That's not for me to know. That's for you to know.
Yeah, can we start this fucking recording?
Oh yeah, I did. Don't worry. Hello,
Welcome to the Risk of Rain 2 items tier list.
hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. It's your boy Yuri Xe and your other lad, much smaller in size
Okay.
lad. We
What are
call
you?
we call him the critter. A
Yep,
single peach.
the critter here, a single
Yes.
peach. What's up?
I was getting there, brother. All right, so
Uh,
yeah, we have a Risk of Rain 2 list because we love this fucking game,
love this
and
game.
we just wanted to talk about it. We needed a reason to talk about this game a lot, and here we go. Here we go.
Yeah, I love Risk of Rain 2. You
Yeah.
already got me into the game, bro. It's so fun.
Yeah, honestly, like I don't recommend a lot of games. I really don't. I recommend Bloodborne, I recommend Risk of Rain, and that's about it.
Yep.
Um, and by God, G. Willikers, he loved that game.
I recommend Vanguard Zombies.
No, he doesn't.
I recommend Cold War Zombies, unironically.
That one I know.
Yeah, that's a good ass game.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Quick ground rules. This is only for the normal game mode of Risk of Rain 2.
Yes.
This isn't like this isn't Eclipse. This isn't Simulacrum.
Just a normal, basic ass, classic run of Risk of Rain.
Yep. And probably I mean, difficulty really doesn't matter, but like for let's just do Monsoon's sake.
For the sake of Monsoon, absolutely.
It's not really gonna factor too much,
I
but
was
yeah.
gonna say yeah. So without any further ado, we got the 57 leaf clover, my boy.
Uh, it's overpowered.
It is absolutely
Oh wait, we
overpowered.
gotta go through the
What?
tiers.
Oh yes, absolutely. So we have OP. I don't think I need to explain that one. We have
Mhm.
S, A, B, C, D, scrap, and scrap basically means it's trash.
Yeah, you scrap
Void.
it every chance you get.
Yes, void trash is a specific pink one, which we will talk about as you will see. That
Yeah,
also,
I'm talking about right now.
yeah, we'll go on.
Void trash are items that you more than likely never want to take because you can't scrap them. If you take these items, you're kind of throwing your run.
Yes, as the game says, it corrupts said item, and there's, I believe, what, like 7 of them, 7 different
There's about
types.
7 or 8.
Yeah, and so if you take one of them for the rest of your entire game, that item will convert into the voided one, which you get it. Just we will talk about them when we get to them.
Yep.
And then we have the lunar soup, which is basically there is a pool in that spawns in I think every third location, but
No.
it's very very random. Like it, I don't know what the percentage is, but regardless, it's not that high of a chance. And lunar soup basically means you take the lunar items, which are the blue boys, the ones that are highlighted blue, like these beads over here, and then you throw it into the soup, and then it gives you an orb that buffs your character. Period.
It's a pearl, Yuri.
It's a
It's a
pearl.
pearl.
It's a ball. It's a ball.
Ball. It's
It's
a
an
ball.
iridescent ball.
That's not it. That's not it. Okay. So
But
that's lunar soup.
mm-hmm.
Wait, you get recolor void trash to make it purple.
Oh, okay, cool. That sounds good.
I thought I did make it purple. Oh yeah, I made these lists by the way. They'll be in the description if you want to make your own tier list.
Yeah, and we like having participation here, so by all
We like
means,
that.
we
We
do
like
like
that.
that indeed. So the 47 leaf clover, I believe it was.
57.
57 leaf clover. Basically, it buffs your luck and your proc chance for practically every single item in the game.
Mhm.
And it's phenomenal because a lot of these items are proc chance, and the fact that this clover just like buffs it, period.
It's so fucking
It's
good.
pretty enough. It like doubles your chance of doing it, and if you have more than what 3 or 4, you're basically getting it every time.
Well, how it works is it re-rolls. Like if you got a negative outcome, like if you have an ATG, it's 10%. If you got the 90% chance of not, it'll re-roll it. So then that's
Mm,
like a 10% and then another 10% chance. So it's pretty much 20% on an ATG with a clover.
that's pretty good. And if you don't know what that means, that's okay. All you
Yep,
gotta know is that it's good. It's really good.
it's really good. You get as many as you can.
Exactly, and they're very rare because they're red. Red items are are the rarest items in the entire game. Um.
I can make an argument for boss items being rare.
Oh, okay. I completely get that
They're
idea.
still rare as shit. If you find a
Yeah.
clover printer, print as many as you can.
And just fucking everything. You print everything.
All right,
Moving on. Aegis.
D tier.
D tier.
It's not scrap.
Yeah, I got no
Here's
argument.
here's the thing with D tier. D tier are items with very small niches,
Yes.
or it takes a lot of setup to make them good. So with Aegis, if you have Engineer and Bustling Fungus, yeah, Aegis is broken as shit.
Absolutely.
And to make Aegis effective, you need a shit ton of healing. So it's really good late game when you have like a fuck ton of heals, but that's it.
Yeah, it's very situational. And that's not saying it's a bad item at all. But
It's not good.
yeah, but like it's not definitely in the terms of red items, it is nowhere near close to as good as the other ones are. As we
I
will
I, w-
go on.
I would say scrap it, but red printers are pretty rare.
Exactly, yeah. Red printers are ridiculously rare because of just
I
like the
would
implication of it.
Yeah, I wouldn't scrap it unless you see a scrapper and a red printer. But
Yeah,
if you just get it, I wouldn't scrap it. Just keep it.
exactly, yeah. We have the alien head, which I would vote is an S at least.
Yeah, I wouldn't put it in OP. It's not overpowered. It is
A-
S tier though.
It's a very good S tier. It reduces all of your cooldowns except for your equipment
By
um
25%.
by 25%. And that's already really good considering, for example, mercenary, that's broken as shit.
I mean, every character is pretty much like relying on your ability cooldowns. That's risk of
Yes.
rain.
Exactly, yeah.
And anything that helps cut it down is just really good.
The only character that this does not necessarily work for is Artificer because
Okay.
her main shooting, her fireballs, are on a cooldown of 1 second no matter what. So no matter how many
Yeah, it
aliens
can go
heads,
lower though.
I mean, but you need a lot of alien heads.
No,
It just takes a lot.
you need two.
It just doesn't exactly. You need two. You don't need one. You need two. That's a lot when it comes to red items.
Yeah, but like that's to get it to the lowest cooldown of 0.5, and then it won't go any lower.
Which is fair, which is totally fair. But
It's still S tier, man. Just
it's
because
still.
it's
I
like
was gonna say,
not
yeah,
fantastic on one character, it's still really good for Artificer.
yeah. That's what I was saying. Like, just because it's one thing on one character, yeah, that's the only thing I have against of it.
That's a really small argument. I don't know why you brought that up, man.
Because I know Artificer is great, but her left click, aka her primary attack, it just sucks because the cooldown. You gotta wait.
Moving on to armor piercing rounds. I say A tier,
Yeah, yeah. Anything to help kill the boss faster is always very good.
and this is specifically for killing the boss, and it's linear stacking. So you get 5, you double your damage on the boss.
Yeah, and you just keep going with that number, and I'm pretty sure you're gonna be happy with what you find.
You fucking melt Mithrix if you stack like 20 of these.
But you best be careful, because when he starts sealing them, that
I
goes
mean,
back to you.
no, it doesn't.
Aw, that'd be fun
Armor
though.
piercing rounds don't affect the player. That would be dumb. And it also does work on the metamorphosis.
The metamorphosis. Oh,
Yeah, your
oh,
clone. I think it's metamorphosis. Your
I
clone.
yes, yes,
It
yes,
works on
yes. That's pretty nifty. Yeah, basically any enemy that has a
your
boss
red health
health
bar.
bar. Yeah, red health bar. Sorry, then you're good. If it's yellow, then it's just a normal enemy.
Hmm.
Unfortunately.
It's still good though.
Oh, absolutely. ATG missile.
I I'm thinking either OP or S.
I can't say OP because because like for it to be OP, you need to get one of them and then you're good to go. Like you don't
Yeah.
need like realistically speaking, you don't need any more. For example, Brilliant Behemoth, that's a fucking OP red item, you know what I mean?
Mm,
Because
we'll
like
discuss that. We'll
of
discuss
course,
that.
of course, but I personally don't think it's OP because realistically with one of them or like a few, it's really okay. But it's not like killing everything in one shot. You need a little bit of setup for that.
Yeah, a little bit. And like even like if you get like 3 ATGs, you're good. If you have a high proc chance character, you're really good. I would
It's
say it's only S tier. If it had a little higher of a proc chance, on like commando, it's OP as shit. But on like loader, it's still good to have, but it's just not going to go off as often.
Yeah, because like my brain is like trying to differentiate. Like, do I want to view this list as in a broad spectrum of the item, or as in as pertains per character? You know what I mean?
Uh, the way I'm trying to look at it is like, how good is it on like out of the is it 13 or 14 characters?
I believe it's four. I want to say 14.
Let's just say 14. I want to like how I'm ranking these is like how good is it on each character out of the 14, like just overall.
Yeah. Okay then. So we're basically thinking the same way.
Yeah, so yeah, ATG is just really good for prog chaining.
Absolutely.
Especially on like high fire rate characters. It's not as good on like loader or railgunner, but when it does go off on those characters, it fucking tanks.
It's your other high damage item that's not already your fists.
Yep.
It's amazing.
Yeah, S tier.
Um, big S tier, big S tier. Plus, when you get that when you get that void item, it's fucking ridiculous.
We'll talk about that. Don't
of
worry. You're
of
getting a little ahead of
course,
yourself.
I am. I like this game. What can I say?
Me too.
All right then. So we have backup magazine. I believe this is an OP item.
I don't. I think it's like B tier.
No, come on, man. Giving yourself what character does not have a good right click? Alternative fire, if you would.
Railgunner, commando, uh, accurate to an extent. Um, bandit. Like they're good. Like bandoliers are good. I would even put it at A tier, but not OP.
Bandoliers or backup magazines?
Oh, backup magazines. No, I'm sorry. But I'm still talking about backup
Okay,
magazines.
okay.
I'm sorry, I got mixed up.
No,
No,
we're
like
good.
they're still A tier. They're still good, but like I was thinking B or A tier. They're not overpowered.
Oh man, not even S.
The secondary abilities are not like they're good, but like they're not that good.
Oh man, but like, because like in the thought process of like thinking per character, there are so many characters that really benefits them. But you get multiple scoped in shots with railgunner. Granted, that's if you
What are
have
you
this.
talking?
If you have the sniper, not the automatic, not the fast one, but if you have the
Dog, you
bolt
still have to
action,
reload. The sniper is not on a cooldown. So it's literally useless on one character. Thank you for proving my point.
it's still good though.
No, it's scrap on Railgunner. It literally does nothing on Railgunner.
I don't believe you.
Okay, I'll show you in the game. Hey,
That's
me, put in footage right here of it not working on Railgunner. Thank you.
wonderful.
Cut. Literally, there's no cooldown on her sniper. To scope in, there's no cooldown, and that's her second ability. Is the scope.
There are second abilities of scope, yes.
Yes. So there's no cooldown on it.
What do you? Okay, I'm just. What do you mean by no cooldown? What is my brain not comprehending right now?
Okay, with the sniper, when you scope in, that's the second ability.
Yes.
And then when you shoot the sniper shot, you have to just reload it. Backup mag doesn't do anything.
Are you sure?
Positive.
I gotta test this when we're done.
Okay, if I'm wrong, call me a dumb poop head in the subtitles. But if I'm right, you're the dumb poop head.
That's completely fine with me. I'm so glad
Okay.
that couldn't. I'm so glad that was not as bad as I thought it was gonna be.
Nope. All right. So I'd put backup mag in A tier.
I'm that. That's good. That's good. I can agree with that.
All right, shake hands on it. We're good.
Absolutely. I think Bandolore is a B, a good middle B.
Yep. Okay. Next item.
Yeah.
Not much to talk about. It's fine.
It just immediately reduces your cooldowns.
Like you have to get in range. You have to. It's dude on melee characters OP.
Oh,
But if you're
absolutely.
on ranged characters, it's just fine because you have to run in to get it,
Exactly. Yeah.
and they expire like
Mm-hmm.
pretty quickly.
Yeah.
So
You got like maybe 3 seconds to get them, or they go away.
it's like 7 or something.
Give or take. But it's on a timer regardless, which is because
Unlike Gore's Tome, that
yeah,
gold
which
stays
is there forever. Yeah. But yeah, good solid B. It's a good item. Period. It's a solid item. Beads of fealty.
Lunar soup.
Lunar soup. I love
Dog,
lunar
it
soup.
doesn't do anything.
It does do something. It teleports you
You
to a
get to go
secret
fight a
boss.
boss,
Yeah.
but like literally, you can just farm pearls off it.
Well, I mean, that's totally fair.
So it's the perfect lunar. There's no negative down. There's no negativity about it.
Yeah, there's no.
Unless you're gonna go fight
I was gonna say,
Twip or
you
something.
you twip twip or twippity or whatever the 4 different
Yeah,
ones are.
yeah. If you're not gonna go fight them, that's lunar soup. That's prime. That's top
That
of the
is
list lunar soup.
prime. That is grade A lunar soup right there.
Yep.
Oh man, Ben's raincoat. I think this one's a good A
I was gonna
because
say A.
yeah, because like it's on a cooldown. Unlike the
5-second cooldown.
unlike the blast shower, which is like 15 or 30 seconds, but still it's longer than Ben's raincoat.
Mhm.
And it just like automatically just cleans you of everything, every debuff that you have on you, which is just really good in the late game.
Well, Ben's raincoat. Well, it doesn't cleanse it. It blocks negative effects like
Yes.
poison or fire,
Hmm.
especially fire.
Oh,
That's really good.
especially fire.
Yeah, I think A tier's good, and it
I,
gives you shield. Not a whole lot, but like it's
it
better
gives you
than nothing.
something. Yeah, it gives you
Yeah,
something.
A
Um,
tier's
good solid A tier. We have Corpse Bloom now.
void trash.
Void trash indeed.
I think it's only good if you want a run of just void bloom.
Yes. Void Bloom basically transforms all of your items to potentially red items later on.
That is not what it
It
does.
takes weaker items and then gives you more powerful. It upgrades. Sorry, it upgrades weaker items to more powerful items the longer you play the game.
Yeah, and so it takes 3 random items per stack, and it transforms on the next stage to the next rarity, and then the next rarity. So to go gray, green, then red,
Yes,
or
and then
white,
it
green, red.
and then it repeats every single loop you do, every single stage you go to.
Yep.
So if
No
you,
item is safe.
yeah, literally nothing is safe. Everything is up for grabs with Corpse Loom. It is the opposite. By the way, this is the opposite of 57 Leaf Clover.
Yeah.
Just it's just not good. Don't take it.
It's not like if it was a different item besides clover, it might be worth it. But you're trading out one of the best items in the game for it was mediocrity.
Yeah, for basically fuck all.
Yeah. So void
Oh,
trash.
void trash indeed. Okay, Berserker Pauldron.
C tier.
C tier. I'm fine with that.
I think in the
Um,
later rounds, you have such a high fire rate already that this really
yeah,
doesn't do a whole lot.
yeah. Berserker's
Early
Paul.
on, it's good though.
It's solid early on, especially if you're a melee character. Berserker's Pauldron. After you kill 4 enemies quickly, you get a burst of speed for 5 seconds, give or take. And then you have to kill 4 more enemies quickly, and then rinse and repeat. So it's okay. Um, if you have like a dude like Commando, which is like a single at the beginning of the game, you're picking them off singularly. Not quickly, I might add. So it's just like it's an okay item. It's a very okay
It's
item.
fine. I mean, I usually don't keep them. I usually scrap my Berserker's Pauldrons, but some runs I keep them.
Absolutely. Steak.
I'd put it in C. They're really good when you stack them. Like they're really good when
Oh,
you stack them.
absolutely. Steak gives you 25%. Sorry, steak gives you 25 points of health immediately.
Yes, per bison steak you get 25 HP. So if you got
Yes.
like 10, that's crazy.
It is actually fucking crazy. Um,
But I would usually scrap them though.
I was gonna say
I
it.
just
Much like a handful of these items, these are very good for early game. So if you get like 5 steaks by round, let's say 3, you're really good with health.
yeah.
You're doing
But
pretty good.
most of the time, if you're going to Mithrix, some of these are just like I don't know. Some of these just aren't that good.
Truly,
For
yeah.
and like that's why it's hard to make this kind of list. Is because it's different. Like if you want to loop or go to Mithrix,
Yeah, I feel like the way that we should rank these without having that
it's just
contradiction.
general gameplay.
Yeah,
Like
we
just
don't even think about Mithrix. We're just looping, We're just playing the
yeah,
game, we're just looping. Which
that's
comes
fair.
which comes to which one is this one? Strange
Bottle
Potion?
chaos.
Bottle of Chaos.
Strange potion. What the fuck is that?
I believe that's a lunar item, or that's either a lunar.
No,
That might be a modded item then.
that's probably a strange
Yeah,
potion.
strange
Oh my
potion.
god.
Yes.
No, that's not a real item.
That's a D or a scrap for me.
It okay. I'll give it this. If you have the
Executive card.
no, not executive card. If you have the what's the one you can buy soda from?
Oh yeah, the caffeinator.
The caffeinator. That just like Aegis, that's its niche.
Yes,
Is the caffeinator.
it's very very specific, much like Aegis. It's very
Very
specific.
specific.
But if you
And
manage
it's
to get
also
it,
yeah. And there's also another use. It's good for skipping pillars if you don't get a vase.
true, very
So you
true,
just
yeah.
keep re-rolling your equipment until you
Until
get
you get
vase,
it.
and then you can teleport up there.
Yeah, so if
That's
you
also another niche.
yeah, that's also a very niche thing.
But that's two things. It's
Indeed.
not useless.
It's definitely not useless. Like every single red item is very okay. There's a lot of them that are really fucking good, but all of
Bare
them,
minimum, they're
yeah,
okay.
the bare minimum, they're very okay. Much like this next one, brain stalkers.
Brain stocks.
I think brain stocks is a B for a red. I think it's a B.
I think it's C.
C,
If it
really?
if it gave you like a notification, like a small sound when it went off, sure.
Your
But
screen
I just
turns.
no, it doesn't.
Yeah, and every single time you kill an elite, your brain starts like getting tentacles and your screen turns pink.
I never noticed it. I
Well,
think you're lying too.
I am not lying to you.
I've never seen it.
I need you to look up footage after this of brain stocks. Literally just of brain stock footage, because I promise you, your brain starts going crazy. Your head starts going like tentacly crazy because of the brain stocks, and then your screen turns a very very light pink. Like it barely changes it, but it turns pink.
I guess I just never like noticed. I'm so into the game, I just never noticed.
And that's okay. Sometimes that's just how it is sometimes with these items.
But it's
Um
gone later stages when there's like every enemy's an elite, pretty much.
oh, of course. Yeah, of course. But
Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, put it B.
okay, put it B. All right, cool. Very cool, very cool. And then we get Brilliant Behemoth. This very
It's good.
very very good weapon. This very good item.
I I'd say S.
It's a very solid it fucking murders on commando.
Oh yeah, you get. It's good
Multi.
on any character, but like fast fire rate characters, it's crazy.
Oh, absolutely. Like it's a phenomenal item to get, period. But much like a lot of items, there are certain characters that are way better in their hands.
It's just a flat damage bonus with a little bit of AOE. I mean, that's
It's
good.
amazing. It's amazing. Yeah. But good. Yeah, good solid S. Good solid S. Brittle Crown.
Lunar soup.
We got that lunar soup, my
It's going
dude.
in. It's going in the stew. We're
It's
mixing
good.
it up with a big wooden spoon.
Yeah, hell yeah, man. Get that get that crowbar. We're mixing it with the crowbar.
Mm.
Oh man. We have fireworks now.
First, I think our first scrap item.
First scrap item. Real. What about? Now hear me out. What about caffeinator with rockets? Much like this potion, much like the soup, the drink. It could be. It's very situational as well, but in general, it just does damage as well. Like it finds the nearest enemy, no matter what. It kills them. Well, it does damage more like. And
I think I just think on some characters it ruins crowbar characters like railgunner and loader. I think it ruins them.
I mean, that's totally fair, yeah. But at the same time, there are definitely instances, for example, when it's late in the game and like you're so fast, you know where all the chests are and you open them all and then you're still not done with the stage, for example, and you're still killing things and there's no fireworks anymore because you opened everything.
Yeah. So then guess what? Now fireworks is useless.
Yeah, but like before that situation, before all the chests were open, it was useful because it was killing things in the sky specifically.
Barely.
I mean, but it's doing something. It can't be scrap if it
Fine.
still does something, you know?
But I like to think scrap items are like first chance you get, you're scrapping these.
And I feel that. I do, but I don't feel that way with at least with fireworks as a D at least.
You make a good argument. I'll keep fine. It stays in D.
All right, wonderful then. All right, bustling fungus.
C tier.
C tier. Now are we going to rope in the fact that bustling fungus works with weeping fungus?
No, we're ranking them separately.
All right, in that case, a very good C.
Yeah, I mean it's fine. I mean, Risk of Rain's a game where you have to run around a lot.
There's one
So,
character that you stand still with.
dude, on engineer, it's a tier above OP.
It is literally like if you get like at least what 5 bustling fungus,
Oh, you're good. You're good
you're
for the whole
you're
game.
you, that with I guess you're fucking good.
Yep. But like, it's good for doing a bit of like looting outside in the void, and it's good early on for just like for some healing. But other than that, I mean,
Yeah, much like a lot of the other items and things, it's very situational again, and it's just like it's just so hard because like my brain is trying my best to not like think about for example the weeping fungus because my brain was like oh bustling fungus is great but it's not.
no. And like, I would keep bustling. I wouldn't scrap bustling fungus ever, because just because you might get a weeping fungus.
Exactly, yeah.
So
But
I would always keep your bustling fungus,
you keep that bad boy because it does do healing and that's never bad.
and you could get a weeping fungus.
Exactly.
But as bustling fungus, C tier.
Solid C. um Cautious slug.
B tier.
Yeah, I like B.
It just boosts your healing.
Yeah, like
It's
literally
good.
to boost your healing, speeds it up. You're good for monsoon. That's phenomenal.
Yeah, not much else to say. Yeah, it's good.
Good middle ground. We have ceremonial daggers.
I put that shit in LeBron S tier.
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
They're just really good.
They're really good. Every single time you kill an enemy, 4 daggers shoot out from them and go to the nearest target and do fuckload of damage.
And you have crowbar with these sons of bitches. Ooh,
Yeah, and if it keeps
ooh.
killing enemies, it just keeps throwing daggers everywhere.
And they can proc ATG.
Yeah, and it's funny because it's funny whenever you've killed like everything on the stage because you'll kill the last enemy
They'll just chill there.
and then yeah they'll just like fall to the ground like where do we want to go, man?
Mm.
He's like I don't know what you want, bro. Solid item. Um, charged perforator is the next one.
I'm thinking either OP or S.
The only reason it's not OP is because I feel like it's a little too rare for it to be OP. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
I feel like if it needs to be OP, you need to be able to like use it not every single run, but like you have a good chance of getting it every single run. Whereas most of these red items, more than likely, as me and you have proven to each other, we get a lot of red items when we play.
that's true. And I would put it in S because like it has the same chance of proccing as an ATG.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot more powerful, but they're harder to stack.
Exactly, yeah, because you get one of these once every, let's say, 3 loops, not stages, loops, and
They're very rare.
it's very fucking rare, which is why it's hard to put it at OP. If it's a very rare item and it like stomps everything, then it's OP as fuck. But since these are so rare and you never get them basically, it's hard for me to be like, yeah, they're OP. It's like, no, I barely get to use it.
But yeah, S tier item, very powerful. Charge perforator gang.
Yeah, charge perforator game. If you get Molten Perforator, that's okay. We like you too.
Yep.
Just not as much.
No.
Uh, Chrono Bobble.
I think they're kind of useless. Yeah.
There is a running joke in every single Risk of Rain community that Chrono Bobble is like, if you want to quote unquote piss a fan off, you call Chrono Bobble the best item in the game.
I d- it's just not good.
Exactly, yeah.
Like if you're not like if you're new to the game, it helps on characters like Commando or like maybe even Bandit or Railgun. No, not even Railgunner.
Yeah, no.
Pretty useless on Railgunner.
Mm-hmm.
Mostly just Commando.
Yeah, it's just much like a lot of these items, except it's not only situational, kind of, but it's also just not a good item.
I mean, it also like
It
if you're having trouble getting stacking abilities on Deathmark, then I would keep Chrono Bobble.
uh,
Because like if you're struggling to get your fourth effect, Chrono Bobble gives the slowing effect.
that is very true. That is very true. And in case anybody doesn't know, Chronobobble slows down enemies, not their attack animation, literally just the enemy.
Yeah, just for movement speed.
And you have to hit them first of all, and secondly, it's not for a long time. Question
Not at
mark?
all. If it was like
Yeah.
an AoE around you that slowed him down, like a focus crystal,
Mm-hmm.
then I could see it being something. But you
But
have to like actually hit them to slow them down. I
yeah.
don't.
And if you're a melee character, good fucking luck.
It's garbage on melee
Yeah.
characters. Yeah, I think it's scrap every time.
Mm-hmm. Corpse Bloom.
I would give it a C.
I actually still don't know what this item does.
It's very complicated, so
I think-
just trust me on this one. It's C tier. If you're
Nope.
having trouble getting healing items early on in the game, it's good. It doubles your healing, but it splits it so you get it a little slower. So like it doubles
Oh,
your healing, but you don't get it instantly.
I see. I see.
It trickles down a bit.
Oh, well then, ain't that something?
It's situational, but it's not lunar soup.
Exactly true. Exactly.
So
I mean,
congratulations.
that is far above Lunar Soup, if anything.
Hmm.
We
Take care.
have the crowbar.
This one's hard.
This one's hard because this this works for everybody, but also not. For
It's
ex-
very, very, very good on some characters, but for others, it's just good.
yeah, like it's very okay with Commando. It's very fucking good with Loader.
My cat just okay.
How's the kitty? What's happening?
She's fine. She fell
Okay.
asleep on my computer and she rolled off it.
Oh, I'm hope she's okay.
No, she's fine.
All right, wonderful.
Uh,
I'm gonna put
I
an
give it
A.
A.
Yeah,
Yeah, A.
because there's a that's it. No argument.
Yeah, it's good.
it's
It's
a
good.
it's a good item. And also for anybody who doesn't know, crowbar raises the first hit, I believe above
Not
30%,
true.
above 70%,
90.
90%. Yeah, 90% or higher enemies take more damage. On the above 90%. After that, it's just normal damage. So if you got a one-shot character, these things are fucking broken. However,
Or just like good equipment.
exactly,
Like
yeah.
what's the one like Tesla coil? Not Tesla
That
coil.
no. Oh,
What's that
the
called?
royal capacitor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
So
good with
there,
oral capacitor.
yeah, there are items that can make crowbar very useful, but as a character yourself, very few characters are have really,
Getting the full
really.
potential.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Death mark.
I usually scrap it, but I'll give it C tier.
I was thinking D.
No.
Mm,
C.
I'll give it a C. I'll give it a C.
It's
It's
it's pretty hard to set up, but once it's set up,
yeah.
it's good.
It's very good to. It's very hard. Yeah, because it's much like it's a late game as well.
Very
Because
late game item.
yeah, it's a very late game item. Because if you get it on round one, you're like, well, fuck it.
Well, I have a death mark.
Yeah, it's like, and for anybody who doesn't know, of course, we should try to explain these maybe. But Deathmark makes it so that as soon as an enemy has four
Has
debuffs on them,
yes.
they take extra damage, but you need 4 debuffs.
Wait, I mean, it's not impossible, but like early on, it's like it's not happening.
It's just not happening.
Yeah, like C tier's good.
A good solid C. I don't remember what this one is, but basically this one spawns in those little pyramids as every time you
Go
kill
ahead
an
and put
enemy.
in scrap.
Scrap?
They are trash.
Really? Even though they're little
They are
partners that take damage?
barely.
There's
Dude, they're
distractions.
inaccurate. They're weak as shit. You have to kill elites, and I think you can only have 3 at a time.
I don't know if that last part's accurate, but the
I
other
think it
ones.
is.
Are you sure?
Scrap. It's scrap. I don't want them.
We'll put them in scrap.
Fuck
I
them.
I barely take them anyway.
Should we
Um,
rank this one?
anti no. Yeah, this
I mean,
this this goes to S. This goes to OP. Just period.
it's only on captain unless you have the one that changes characters, the
Yes.
artifact. It's
Basically,
integral to captain's kit.
yes. Like this little probe blocks it deletes, I should say,
Projectiles.
any projectile that comes your way that's not a laser or a physical attack.
Projectiles.
Yes. So any lasers from the probes can't block it, but any fireballs, any rocks, any literally anything that's thrown at you,
Your
it will delete it.
projectiles.
Yeah, projectiles. Is a laser not a
Defiant
projectile?
gouge. No, that's no, it's not.
Okay. Defiant gouge. I put this in the soup.
Lunar soup.
Lunar soup. Every single time you interact with a shrine of any sort, it spawns in enemies.
Lunar soup.
It's lunar soup. It's very lunar soup.
Delicate
Delicate
watch.
watch.
S tier.
S tier.
They break. They're not OP.
I would put it in A because of that.
There's literally an item that counters the breaking though.
And what is that?
Potion
Mmm.
or elixir, and it's a white item. I put in S, dude. It's a
Oh.
Mocha fucking stepped on my mute key. God damn. She jumped on my keyboard, hit the damn mute button.
That's awesome. I don't
S
know,
tier.
man.
It's a flat damage bonus and it stacks linearly. So it's 20, then 40, then 60, then 80.
Oh man, if it didn't break
It's S
though.
tier. Just get better at the game.
You keep fucking dying too.
No.
All right, it gets S. It gets
Yeah.
S. Dio's best friend is OP.
OP. Don't have to explain that one.
No,
It gives you
it's-
an extra life. Moving on. Next
In
item.
a roguelike, you get an extra life. OP as fuck.
Yep.
Egocentrism. Now we have used egocentrism.
Wait, I wouldn't even put in lunar soup. I
Yeah.
wouldn't pick it up.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
It's pretty bad.
It's pretty. If you're not playing for shits, it's pretty bad.
I mean, I would just put in lunar soup, but like if we had another tier, don't fucking take. It's going
Yeah.
don't fucking take.
Exactly. Yeah, because like literally, if you take this, you're already in
over.
trouble. You better find some soup.
Though it is good. Like the bombs are powerful.
Yes. However, it steals everything from you.
So I mean, unless you're going into your run thinking, yeah, I'm gonna go get some egocentrism, it takes all your items and it fucks over characters that don't have good movement. Commando,
Mhm.
captain, um, railgunner to like kind of
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
like bandit. So characters that don't have really good base movement in their kit, they're fucked.
Exactly. Yeah. Because like, have fun keeping everything.
Yep, you lose all your movement speed, all your attack speed.
Mhm.
It's yeah. I mean,
It's just pretty bad. It's just pretty bad.
no item is spared.
Exactly. We have the soulless pair. I forgot what this is called.
I forgot too, actually, but it's good.
It's pretty good. It spawns in, and it infinitely spawns in. Even if they die, they come back, much like the Beetle Guard.
2 defense nucleus.
Yeah,
Or
two.
no, that's what the scrap item's called.
It's a
probes.
probe. Yes. It spawns in.
Eyeball guys.
Yes. Spawns in 2 little probes that shoot lasers and kill enemies with you.
They're very
And-
strong.
Yeah, and they're very strong, and they always respawn.
Yep.
But they are very rare again because they're a yellow item.
No, I don't think they're very rare because if you get that stage 4, That's a guaranteed eyeball.
Oh, interesting. That is
So if
true.
you
That's true.
spawn them in and you have a blunderbuss, I mean, bang, then you have a yellow item.
True, but that means you
I
need a
actually get them
blunderbuss.
pretty often.
Understood. Understood.
I'd
Uh,
put an A though.
yeah, and A is pretty good because the fact that they just keep coming back is really good.
And we can't like I'll say this: we can't just rank these items based on how good they are because of how rare they are.
Mm-hmm.
Like this is just if the item's good. I'll give you a pass for a charge perforator because that is really fucking rare.
Yeah, that thing is like stupid rare because you need a charged worm, which is already fucking rare.
Yeah. But like
So,
these boss items, like if you have a blunderbuss, which is a common equipment, you just have to find an eyeball, which are pretty common.
which is totally fair, and I completely understand that. Wonderful. How about we have
Yeah.
the encrusted key?
I'd put it in OP.
I would believe that. I would
You get to
believe that.
choose a void item out of 3.
And
And if you get encrusted key, you can keep getting encrusted keys.
yeah, and the beauty of it also is that if there's none that you like, you don't need to take any.
Yep.
It's just a really good thing to have.
And if you, I mean, and it corrupts keys, which are just fine. So
Yeah.
you get encrusted keys, and void items are overpowered as shit. So if you
Yeah.
get shrimp or you get polyloot, I mean,
It's game over.
game over.
It is game over.
GG's, good run.
Hell
Bye,
yeah.
Mithrix.
Goodbye, loser. We have energy drink.
A tier.
Solid A. Boost your sprinting speed.
Just
Always
your
good.
sprinting speed, though.
Yes. Just your sprinting speed. Not good for characters that need to walk when they attack, which is
But it's
a
still good for
lot
them.
of characters.
If you just like keep cycling between attacking and sprinting, it's still good.
Oh,
But
of
if it was
course.
like if it increased all movement speed, period, it'd be an S.
Oh, of
Goat
course,
hoof.
yeah. I was gonna say goat hoof.
But it's just sprinting speed, so it's really good. It's just not
it,
S.
yeah, I was gonna say it's good, but it's not really good.
Yep.
So this is part of the Void Fiend. The Void Fiend. Wow,
Void
this
Fiend.
that's not the character. I forget what her name is.
Heretic.
The Heretic. Yes.
So that I think that's essence, right?
Yeah, this is the essence of heresy, which gives you, I think, the R ability.
I'm gonna keep it real. They're all going in lunar soup.
They're all going in lunar
If
soup.
you're not going for strictly
The
heretic, I
Heretic.
think I think they all go in lunar soup.
Yeah, and plus the Heretic by itself as a character, even though we're not ranking the characters, kind of sucks because unless you have a lot of lunar coins, you
You're
better
not gonna
pray
get it.
that you're gonna. You better
You have to get
pray.
super lucky.
Mm-hmm. Ah, the Domino.
I forgot what it's called, but it goes in lunar soup as well.
Wonderful. I don't remember
It
what it
just gives
does.
you it gives you a it puts lunar items into your overworld or your regular loot
Oh,
pool.
that's
So
right.
already that's bad
That's already
because
bad.
lunar items are not that good.
I was gonna say, like, do me a favor, listeners. How many lunar items are above soup?
One and that's
Yeah,
C tier.
and that's not even that good. But yeah, that stays there. That stays there.
Lunar soup.
Focus crystal.
B tier.
That's a good B tier. I can agree with that. Very good with certain characters. Very. I don't
Very
want to
not
say.
good on some characters.
I don't want to say pointless, but it's just
On
not
Railgunner, it's
good.
worthless.
It's very worthless on a lot of characters that have range. Huntress is one of them. Railgunner is one
Accurate.
of
No,
them.
Accurate's got melee.
I was gonna say Acrid's got melee, but if you're not a melee build, don't pick up the focus crystal. Basically,
But pick it up. It's just you have to get in close and dangerous.
yeah. And with a ranged character, I don't know how useful that is.
Yeah.
I already forgot what this name is.
Weren't you
Focus
just
convergence. Focus
focus
convergence.
convergence?
That
I put in A
is
tier.
that's a good sorry, that's a good item for a lunar.
I
Um
wouldn't go past 2 though.
yes, very
3
true.
so it does cap out at 3, but I would only go 2. And if you're going to Mithrix, I wouldn't get any.
No, definitely, yeah.
'Cause that makes the pillars a bitch. But if you're skipping pillars,
Then it doesn't
like if
matter.
you get a base, then yeah, get 3. It
Yeah.
makes it makes it fun.
Oh, absolutely. The focus convergence, by the way, shrinks the area that you have to charge the teleporter in because there's a giant sphere that you have to stand in to charge a teleporter. It shrinks the sphere, but it doubles the speed that it charges a teleporter.
Don't double it.
Or it speeds it up, I should say.
Yeah.
Frost Relic.
B.
Really? I was gonna say
Mm,
S.
S.
I
It's
was gonna
not
say
that good.
S.
You have to get in close. It is really. I'll say A. No, I'm saying B.
B?
I don't get it that often.
I mean, that's fair, but
It's just it's
still.
fine. It's a good like item, but like out of all the reds you could get, I'm not choosing Frost Relic.
Really?
There's so many better ones. It's not S. It's not even close to S.
That
You
is.
okay?
Yeah, we're good. Um,
Okay, back to it. So Frost Relic's just
I.
not.
It's
It's
an.
B tier. You
It's
have to
at
get in
least an
close, man.
A, man.
Would you? Okay, you're
It
fighting
does.
Lemurian. Are you going in with Frost Relic against a Lemurian, an Elder
Yeah.
Lemurian?
Yeah.
No, you're not. You're
Yes,
gonna
I
get
am.
fucking. You get beat to death with fire.
You just have to be better at the game.
That's not how Elder Lemur. What about a Gup? Would you go in with a Gup?
With a gup,
What about Mithrix, huh? Would
with
you use Frost Relic
Mythic.
against Mithrix?
I mean, you can't.
So
So, regardless,
it's
um,
not S. It's not. I might give it A if you want me to,
it's
but
got
I'm not going
it's
B.
got solid damage though. That's why. Like
It's
that.
solid, but you have to get in their face to do anything.
Yeah, but like, I mean, that's the whole point of Focus Crystal.
Yeah, and it's in B.
But this is a red item that's a huge AOE. As long as you kill one enemy, it grows, which is already really good. You don't need to kill
Then we'll,
4.
we'll keep it in A. We'll keep
We'll
it in A,
keep it
but
in
it's
A
not
then.
S tier. It's not S tier.
That I'm fine with because like I play a lot of loaders, so that's just how my brain's working right
Yep.
now. Fuel cell.
I put it in A.
That's a good A.
There's
Gives
really good equipment, disposable missile launcher, unstable lightning thingy,
yeah. Good.
recycler.
More
Just
blunder.
to name
Oh,
some.
you can't do more blunderbuss. I
No,
forgot.
unfortunately.
Indeed, unfortunate.
It gives you another charge of your equipment and it reduces the cooldown. So if you stack them, you can just keep going back and back and back and back.
It's pretty good.
And it's just really solid. I'm
It's
never complaining when I
it's
get
pretty good.
a
Yeah,
equipment charge.
absolutely. Gasoline.
A
That's a.
tier.
I was about to say B.
No, it's really good for AoE.
That is true. Yeah. When you kill an enemy, it ignites the enemies near it, which is very good.
Yeah, very good.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, it's just good. Get some extinguishers, and it's even better. But it's really good for AOE.
Exactly. Yeah. Um, the
Genesis Loop
Genesis loop.
D tier. It has a niche
It does have a niche, and that's
with
the whole.
engineers turrets.
That is true. That is very true. Its whole niche is you almost dying.
Yeah,
Which is already pretty bad.
it conflicts with watches and it conflicts with your elixirs. So
Yes.
if you get there, you're breaking an elixir, and then you're breaking all your watches, and then it goes off. So it's like, oh, you fucked up. Here you go.
Mm-hmm. It's like, oh boy. And
Here's a small little reward.
yeah, and much like we said, it's very, very niche with engineer because
Yeah,
his turrets can proc it
yeah.
as long as you keep placing new ones down.
No, you can if you give engineer a Genesis loop and you give him like some potions, his turrets can just keep like going Genesis loop.
That's funny actually. I like that. I gotta try that
That's
now.
niche. Yeah, it's funny.
Oh man. Gesture of the Drowned. That's
There
not
is
soup.
there's one build with Spinal Tonic that would put it in overpowered,
Yes,
but for
however.
everything else, I would put it in. See, that's the thing with lunar items.
It's like it's literally it's a bust or it's nothing. I mean, it's really good or it's bust.
I want to say B because there's
Good.
not many equipments that I'd be mad deploying.
Yeah, exactly. Like this with radar scanners, not that bad.
Or like missile
Yeah,
launcher, or
missile
it's only
launcher.
problematic with like recycler.
Yeah, with recycler, with the saw ring, because if you're just looking down and activate, it's like, well, I'm waiting 40 seconds before I use that again.
Yeah,
Yeah, so I would say C.
yeah, sure. See,
Yeah, C. That's a good one. C. Gore's Tome.
B tier.
B gives you
It's
money.
it's really good early game. It's really good early
It's
game.
very good early game.
But later on, when you're like the second loop, scrap it.
Yeah, it's
They're
kind of like
useless.
whatever.
Yep.
Oh, excuse me. Head stompers or oh, I'm dying.
Head stoppers.
Head stompers.
OP.
I do not believe that at all.
Dude, if you get to max height, it does 40,000 damage.
I can do that with a loader punch.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can. What do you mean? You've
Do
never
you know how much
played.
40,000? Do you know how much 40,000 damage is?
I know how much 40,000 damage is. It's 40,000 damage. I know that's a lot.
Yeah, it's
No.
OP.
I mean, what's the maximum height?
Not that high up.
Is that right?
Yeah, it gives you increased jump height and negates fall damage, which is one of the Eclipse tiers where it doubles your fall damage and it's lethal.
Oh, interesting.
So just for that alone, it's OP. But
That
then
is
it
pretty
gives
good.
you the fucking slam ability. I don't see how it can't be overpowered.
I guess it's just because I don't use it that often. It's like
I love getting head stompers.
I look at it as getting the damage negation and the jump. I don't view it as the stomp. And I don't know why.
It's really good. You need to try it.
I'll keep it at OP. I'll keep it at OP. Guardian Seed.
Is that Guardian Seed?
Yes.
Or is that a Queen's Gland?
This is no. This is Queen's Gland.
Okay.
Yeah.
That summons Aerial Light.
Yes, this summons if you guys fight the Golden Stone Titan. This is what it gives you, a friendly Golden Stone Titan.
Halcyon. It's the Halcyon Seed.
Halcyon, that's his name.
I put it in A. I mean, it's
I say S.
no.
Having a literal boss with a lot of health that you can heal and takes a lot of the aggro from and does damage in
But it's
multiple
only for the
different
boss.
ways.
It's only for the teleporter event, though.
I mean, so is Focus Convergence.
Yeah. So A.
So A, yeah, I like it.
It's good, but it's only A. If it was on the world permanently, it would be OP. But it's only during the teleporter event. I think it's A.
That's fair. If this was the modded one, there's a modded one where you can get the aerial lights. You know when he slams the ground and it shoots up a orange spike.
Mm-hmm.
You can pick that up and just have a proc to spike to shoot one of those up at any time.
It's fucking cool.
It's really cool.
But this is base game.
Yes, happiest mask.
C tier.
Big fat C. I can agree.
It's fine.
Yeah, it turns an enemy to your side for a limited amount of time.
It's like a 7% chance.
Yeah, so it's like, it's okay. It can turn bosses. However, it's so not worth it.
I also find it annoying when I'm fighting a scavenger and it turns into a happiest mask ghost. That's so fucking annoying.
It's like, well, I was hoping to get your items, but I guess not.
No, not anymore.
Not anymore. All right. Hard light accelerator.
I'm feeling an A tier.
I'm feeling an A tier. Yeah, I'm feeling an A tier.
I think hard light is mostly. I think it's a movement ability. Is your hard light?
Yeah, your shift, whatever your shift is.
Yeah, it's mostly movement abilities besides
Yes.
Captain.
Exactly.
So just having more movement in general, or just more cooldowns for your abilities, more
It's really
charges.
good.
That's just good.
It's really good. Yeah. I just realized, yeah, Captain's the only one that straight up does not have any movement.
Yeah, literally, he doesn't have a movement ability.
That is crazy. Everyone else does.
Yep.
That is wild.
Crazy even.
But yeah, that's a solid item. Gives you 2 extra shift boosts. It's really
And
good,
it reduces the cooldown.
which is always lovely. Harvester Scythe.
I'm feeling a C tier.
Really?
It's fine.
It's pretty fine. It gives a lot of health though.
Okay, I'm thinking about it. I'll go B.
Yeah, I was thinking at least a B. I was not thinking above B.
No,
Um,
it's good. It gives you healing for every critical strike.
exactly.
Yeah, it's
And if you're bandit, that's fucking amazing off the bat.
bandit or like if you have 10 crit goggles, you're guaranteed healing on every single hit.
Which if you stack that on top of leeching seed, like you're good. You're fine.
We'll talk about leeching seed.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have some words about leeching seed.
Or we'll have some fucking words. Strides
All
of
right.
hairs, or is that strides?
That's either strides or hands. I don't know.
Doesn't matter. Lunar soup.
Lunar soup. Tessa's not gonna be happy, but that's okay.
I don't care.
this is
Sorry,
our
Tessa.
this is our list, damn it. Hopu feather. That's OP.
S. Well,
I like gaining an extra jump period is just so good.
yeah.
Like I can put it to S if you want, but I think it's OP.
Yeah, let's put an OP.
Okay, sweet. Hopu games, you made a great Hopu feather.
Good. I like your feather, Hopu.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. I write my will with it every night.
Or every night. After every time I have to revisit my will
Indeed.
for my grandbabies. Yep.
You're welcome. I always
Major
put you and I put a little H at the corner of the page.
Just for Hopu.
You're welcome. Hunter's harpoon.
Scrap.
That is a big old scrap.
It's more annoying than anything.
Yeah. Every time you kill an enemy, you get a boost of speed that lasts half a second.
It's so bad. It's more annoying than useful. I always scrap them.
Yeah, it's like it's okay. It's okay.
No, it's not okay. It needs to be removed or changed entirely.
The only thing I will say is that it's really okay with characters that sprint while they attack. Like Huntress and Mercenary, that's pretty good for them because they don't slow down. Like you don't have the annoying like walk animation. You're still sprinting, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but every other character,
However,
when
yes.
when you get to such a high movement speed, and then you keep on like adding, it's just I don't like the inconsistency of the movement speed.
Which I totally feel that.
It's just annoying.
I completely understand. Completely.
Thank you.
All right. We have Ignition Tank.
B.
I give it a B too. I would put it. I was gonna say I would put it C for the fact that you need another item for it to work.
That's pretty true.
Yeah, so that's the only reason why I would put it lower because like
I would put it in B because it works with Artificer. I mean, like it gives you quadruple damage on Ignition, and Gasoline's a common item, and then it also quadruples damage on Molten Perforator.
which is very true. However,
And then it's really good on Artificer.
it's very good. However, if you're not Artificer and you don't have a jump Molten Perforator and you don't have Gasoline, it literally doesn't do anything.
But if you do have those, it's B tier. It's good.
It's a
But
good. I was gonna say,
it
yeah,
just takes a lot of setup.
yeah. Of course, you need one other item to make it functional. However, it's the fact that if you don't have that one item, it's useless.
Yeah, it's just sitting there then.
Exactly. Infusion is OP.
Nope.
Yup.
Nope.
Yup.
Do you know how long it takes to get 100 kills?
Are you good at the game? Because it sounds like you're not good at the game.
I would put it in A tier.
I would put at least an S.
No, it's
Just-
not that good.
The fact that you're just getting health is so good.
No, that's why it's going in A.
That's why it's an S.
Oh my god, dude, you can only cap it out at 100 health though, and it's
And then you
don't
stack
you don't get
'em?
you don't get as many kills as you think. Dude, the max I would go with infusion is 2 a game.
Ah, dude, I get infusions up the wazoo, dude.
No, if I get
I've had a run with 11,000 health because of infusions.
and that's great.
Exactly. Thank you for proving my point.
I'm going A. It's only A.
It's not an A, it's S.
I would put it in scrap. I never keep infusions.
I can't believe this is the one we're arguing about.
It's A.
It's not A!
Oh my god, fine. It can fucking stay an S, you little crybaby
Thank you.
bitch.
You have your stupid fucking watch in S. My infusion could go up there too.
There are better arguments for Watch to be an S than Infusion, but whatever.
It fucking breaks. Therefore, it's pretty mid.
Okay, get better at the game.
Same with you.
No, no,
I refuse to get better.
no.
Okay, we have Interstellar Desk Plant.
C.
I think this guy's at least a B.
Fine.
Yeah, like honestly, I'm not even arguing for anything better.
It's just good. You get a little healing plant on kill.
Yeah, and like the best way to use this, much like a lot of other items, is during the boss event because that's where everybody is. And as long as you kill like 5 enemies and stay in that little circle, just keep killing everything, just like healing pods everywhere. But much like Focus Convergence and the Area Light, it's a boss event item, you know?
Wait, no, it's not.
I mean, it's not a boss event item at all, but like, you know, it works the best during a boss event in my head.
Yeah, it does work the best during a teleporter event, I won't lie, but it's not only a teleporter event item.
Yes, that is true. That is true.
Man, I would even put Halcyon C in B for
Wait, what?
Area Light. I,
You
I'd
want to
put
put
it
this in B?
B. Just thinking on it, yeah.
That's fine. I'm done with that.
But Plant, yeah, Interstellar Desk Plant, it's B.
That's a good
It's
B.
good. And this
Um,
doesn't factor in, just no, it doesn't factor into the ranking, but it lags the fuck out of my game. In the later
yes.
stages when there's so many on the floor and
It's
there's
like,
particle
oh,
effects,
Jesus Christ.
it's crazy.
Radiant Pearl.
S tier.
Big ol' S. No,
I would
this is
even go OP
that was good. This is OP because this boosts all of your stats
by 10%.
by 10%.
But if we're going by the rarity thing, that is the rarest item in the game,
Yeah, because you need the soup, first of all.
which are rare.
Which
and
are
then it's
already
a
rare.
20% chance to get in a Radiant Pearl.
Exactly. So,
So 20% of like a 20%.
yeah, so you best start praying. But much like you
But
said earlier, we're not ranking these on how rare it is to get them, how good it is. We're ranking them.
yeah,
So
Radiant Pearl, it's OP.
it's very OP.
If you get one, you count your blessings.
Exactly. We have Kajaro's band.
Oh, let's just put both the bands together. They're both S tier.
They're both S tier. I can firmly believe that. Where is there you are?
They both go together, like
They,
ham and cheese.
quite literally, that you literally get them by killing 2 Ellamarians. You get one of each, and they're just great. They're just great items.
They kind of carry some runs.
They really do. If you have a tank build, by the way, a one-shot kill, Roland's band, Renald's band, whatever the fuck it's called, get that. That's a baller item to
They're
get.
very, very good on loader and railgunner especially, but they're good on any character that can just proc them. Period.
Exactly. It's
Yeah, S tier.
solid.
They're fantastic.
Mm-hmm. Along with S tier, laser scope.
Yeah, no argument there. S tier. It triples
tier.
instead of critical strikes doing double, they do triple, and then it goes another 100% after with each stat.
I would do OP then. That's a
But
lot of damage.
when was the last time you got multiple laser scopes?
You don't need multiples. That's the beauty of it.
I wouldn't say OP though. They're
Okay.
S tier.
You know what? That's fair then. That's fair.
If you do get lucky enough to stack laser scopes, then they're OP. But you do need to stack them to make them overpowered. But other than that, they're just S tier.
Very true. Very true. All right, cool.
This is where it gets controversial.
Leeching seed.
Me,
Okay.
hold on.
You go
I know
first.
where I'd put it.
You go first.
I want you to go first.
You go first. You go first.
Scrap.
Scrap, he says. Scrap,
Straight
he says.
dookie.
Scrap.
Scrap.
Can you believe this man? I call this man my best friend.
Where would you put leeching seed?
I would put, like, realistically, without going off on a bit here, I would honestly put it at a C.
I would, dude. I don't know a single run where I've ever kept leeching seed.
I know.
They're terrible.
Like, leeching seed, by the way,
If
for
they
any.
were a white item, sure.
Leeching seed is every single time you hit an enemy, you gain that amount of health with how
Not
many
true.
you have
Not
stacked.
true. Not true.
So as long as you keep hitting an enemy, you will gain health.
You get 2 HP per hit.
Really?
Yes.
I thought that was. I thought it was 1.
Wait a second.
It's you get
And you're still saying C?
you get the amount of healing based on how many leeching seeds you have on your person.
Yeah, you get like +1 or 2. And I think it starts out on 2.
I need to check that. I honestly thought it started at 1. But
Wiki
regardless.
break, hold on. I actually want to look. Now I'm curious.
Yeah, because I could have sworn, because that's why I was like, why are you hating on it? Like, you get, I mean, granted, I know why you're hating on it, but like, I mean, granted,
Oh
this
my
is,
god, it is only 1 HP.
yeah, that's what I mean. I was gonna say,
It's even worse than I thought.
like, you get really good 3. If you're, I will say this. This is very much another, what's the word? This is also another situational item. Because if you're not a fast rated fire character, it's
No, if
pretty
you're not
fucking useless.
commando, it's useless. And
It's
there's much better healing items.
There's multi as well.
Okay, and multi and shotgun characters.
There
but
we go.
That's like 4 characters out of 14. That's a failing grade.
I mean, that's fair. However, how many characters are good with crowbar without any items?
Every single one.
How?
That's a damage boost. That's just a straight damage boost
I
for
mean,
the
that's fair.
first couple hits or one. And it
Uh,
can insta kill. Leeching Seed is scrap.
it's not
I'll
scrap.
go D tier.
I'll go C tier.
Nope, D tier.
It's a C. It heals you. You can't go wrong with healing.
1 health.
As long as you keep hitting them. You just have to keep swinging.
Situation, you're loader, you punch something, you deal 10 trillion damage, and you get 1 health.
That's fine. It died.
And you get 1 health. You killed 1 enemy for 1 health.
That's fine. That's fine. Because all I had to do was hit them. I didn't need to kill them. I needed to hit them. If it was 1 health per fucking kill, that'd be fucking useless.
We'll get to Monster Tooth in a second.
Exactly.
But, dude, it's terrible. Leeching Seed's awful. I would put it in D tier.
No, it's not
Please,
going in D tier.
Please, it's not going to C. It's
Absolutely
so bad.
not. Absolutely
It's so
not.
bad.
I need
You need like 8. You need like 10 of them to make them viable.
No, you don't. All you need
You
is like
really do.
3. You need at least 3. Like, come on, bro. It's not like you have 1,000 health. It's not like you have 1,000 health off the bat. You have like 300.
Not even. Sometimes you have like 90.
Exactly. So even better. Healing is even better then.
Dog, it's terrible. If
It's
you,
not. I'm
Really?
not moving it lower.
Okay, fine, whatever. Crit goggles
Yeah.
are A tier then.
Great. Absolutely. Yeah.
I said A.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
If they had a more percentage chance, then it would go S.
Okay, I'll say this. The only reason it's A and not S is because once you have 10, they're useless.
Exactly. It literally has a limit,
Yes.
which is
So
bullshit.
they're really good. It doubles your damage.
Mm-hmm.
But once you get to 10 and you find another one, they're pointless. It's then a useless item.
Mm-hmm. So you best hope that you get them 10 early.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
excuse
you
me.
have a fucking recycler.
Exactly. We have Lepton Daisy.
Scrap.
Mm-mm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm.
I could almost accept C. You're not fucking putting Lepton Daisy. It's
Dude.
C tier.
C tier for Lepton Daisy, it heals practically all of your health in one shot. When
Okay.
during then again, it is a teleporter event only, much like a lot of other items
And
we
you
have.
have to get to 50%, and it only does it once.
Then the more that you stack, the more times it goes.
So you need to stack it. It's terrible.
Every single item with one of them are fucking useless.
Not really.
For the most part.
Okay.
For
Hear me out.
the majority of green items.
Here's the scrap tier. Here's the thing with scrap tier, right?
Go on.
If I scrap the item and I like, I would take any other green item besides Chrono Bobble and Hunter's Harpoon for a Lepton Daisy. I would take every other green item. So I would rather scrap it and wait for a printer than keep it.
That's just
Because you aren't guaranteed a scrapper.
I mean, that's totally fair, but like, I have such a soft spot for healing items because it heals you.
Just don't get hit.
Well, I mean, that's totally fair, but I don't see you being a flawless man either.
I'm not flawless, but there's so many better healing items.
There
Okay,
are. However,
get
in
Weeping Fungus.
Weeping Fungus is great.
Get Leeching Seed. Get med kits. Anything else. Get Transcendence.
Yeah, but like if you get Transcendence. Oh,
It's the
that's right.
beetle.
That's the beetle one. That's right.
Lepton Daisy is so fucking useless.
The Lepton Deity is not useless because like it not only does it continuously just go at a teleporter event
It
when
does once.
that's not true.
It is true. When you have
That
one,
is
it's true.
that is not true.
If you have one Lepton
That
Daisy,
is not true.
oh my god, it literally is fucking true, dude.
No, it stays at C. Period.
No, it doesn't. It goes D.
No, it does not.
What the fuck is the point of this being our list if we
Then
can't call
okay,
for
then
mine?
how about that? How about this? That and then that.
That's not fucking happening. Yes.
Fine. Fine.
You can move Leeching Seed back up to C,
Good.
but Lepton Daisies and Scrappers in D.
No, it's not. That doesn't. No, you're so selfish.
Light Flux Pauldron.
Oh my god. I don't remember if this one is the attack speed or the health.
Doesn't matter. They're both garbage.
Yeah.
Lunar Soup.
Lunar soup indeed. Now this fucking wisp item rules.
I'm rubbing my hands thinking about it. It's going in OP.
It is going in OP. As long as you're sprinting, you shoot out these little wisps that attack everything and they do good damage.
They do fuck ton of damage.
And if you get some crowbars on your person, oh my god.
It gets to the point where you're running so fast, you don't need to shoot or
Yeah.
use any abilities anymore. That's how good Little Disciple is.
It's so
You just
fucking
don't.
good.
You don't need to play the game anymore.
It is amazing. It's actually amazing.
Yep.
Lost Seer glasses.
Void trash.
Trash. Indeed.
It doesn't proc often enough for the benefit, which is really good. It insta kills, but it's a 0.5% chance.
And that's not even worth it, honestly.
No.
I think we might have our first void item that's above here.
No, we have Encrusted Key.
Oh, that's right. I forgot it's up there.
I would put Lysate Cell. I think in B or A.
I was thinking A because like every single character has a solid R ability, a solid special attack. They have
There are some really
They
good.
they have some
equipment, though.
bangers though, yeah. But yeah,
It really depends on how your game's going.
exactly. However, the thing about it is that even if you get Lysate Cell, you can thankfully still have an equipment. You just only have one.
Yeah.
Which is okay with some, for example, like with the Doom cannon. What do you call that? The preon.
Pre-cum.
The precum. You only need to shoot it once, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but if you have two, that's even better.
Which is awesome. It's always good. But at the same time, you don't need to. You want to, you know what I mean?
I'm just like, it's very like it depends on how your run's going. If
Of
you're not
course.
basing your run around your equipment or fuel, like if you don't have any fuel cells, I always take a Lysate Cell.
Oh, of course, yeah. And there's definitely
Like
some
it just depends on what equipment you have.
Of course, and there's definitely some characters that it's way better to have a Lysate Cell than multiple
Like
equipments.
especially Huntress.
Especially Huntress, a lot loader. Although the cap is 3 turrets, I have learned, unfortunately.
Yeah,
Which is bullshit, but whatever.
it's very bullshit.
But regardless. Medkit.
See,
A good solid, I was gonna say a B. At
sure.
least, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a very okay starting item.
Yeah.
And that's what we're gonna go with.
I forgot what this one was called.
I don't know what it is, but it's a spine of some sort.
It randomly puts like near you. It puts a big circle that gives everything in the circle a damage increase. Everything.
Yeah, so like enemies and yourselves. So no.
Lunar Soup
Lunar soup indeed. Mired urn
goes in OP.
goes in OP. Well, if you're one-shot character, specifically melee characters, and you're using
Oh,
crowbars?
just loader.
Huh?
Just loader. It's good on mercenary.
It's good on mercenary. Accurate? Well, no, not really.
It's
Not accurate.
fantastic on
It's
accurate.
very good on. Yeah, literally just loader.
It's only bad on loader and
Yeah.
kinda railgunner.
Yeah. I would put it. I would put it on AS for that reason, but it's a fucking phenomenal item.
Yeah, sure, S tier. It's phenomenal.
It's very good. Mocha.
Well,
Mocha.
it's good. A tier.
Good A
It's
tier.
it's it's half a syringe and half a goat hoof.
Straight up. It's pretty great in that regard.
Yeah, A tier.
Honestly. Molten perforator.
That shit's going in the ass.
You better believe. Right next to its cousin. Right next to its
Yep,
cousin.
it's a strange lover.
Yes, indeed. Like this is the charge perforator is the dude because he's so fucking hard to get, and then the molten
Look at that
perforator.
fucking molten perforator. That's so a dick. That's
Yeah.
a rock hard cock.
And then what's
Censor that actually.
No, I'm not doing that.
Just do it for just do it once and then have to do it again.
Just do it once at least. I gotta do this. There we go.
Okay. Yeah, the list is getting pretty big.
I was gonna say there's a lot of items.
I think there's like 134 or something.
That's fucking awesome. We've been recording for like an hour and a half. I fucking love it.
We're
Risk-
still going.
Risk of
Monster
Rain,
Tooth.
Risk of Rain rules, man.
It's awesome.
All right, but yeah, Monster Tooth. So
Scrap.
remember that item that I said if you got 1 health per kill? That's what that item is.
Early on, it's fine, but later on, it's trash.
It is only okay if you physically cannot get any other healing items.
If that's the only healing item you get, good luck.
But regardless, it still heals you. However, it's pretty not even mid. It's just pretty fucking bad.
It's pretty bad.
It's pretty bad. Kakuna's opinion.
That's not it. That's not it.
Kakuna's opinion.
Go back to scrap. Go back to scrap.
I'm sorry?
It is so terrible.
No, it is not, first of all.
The range is poo poo pee pee. The damage is poo poo pee pee. It takes a whole lot to fucking make it fire. Poo poo pee pee.
Clearly, you've never used this properly
to C tier.
before. It
It
goes
goes to
to
C
at least B.
No.
Yeah.
Why are you making this list with like are you sober?
I am not sober, first of all.
I knew it. I knew you weren't.
No, I am.
There's smoking that fucking crack pack with this list, bro. C tier.
No, it's not C. It's
I gave
good.
you leeching seed. I gave you leeching seed.
Oh, you gave me leeching seed.
I literally gave you leeching seed. It's going in C tier.
It is not
It
going
gets
in
to sit
C
right
tier.
next to leeching seed. They're
No,
perfect
it
for
does
each other.
not.
They're
No, they're
perfect for each
not.
other.
They are. Don't get me wrong, but so are Harvester Scythe in this guy, and so is Interstellar, and so is Medkit. Like there's as long as you're healing, you don't.
It does pitiful damage.
I mean, if you
It
get
does
this,
Very bad damage.
if you get this in the beginning, then yeah. But if
No,
you have good
for the whole
items
game.
on you,
For the
then
whole
you're
game, it's terrible.
fine. No,
No, C tier.
it's not C tier.
I'm not budging C tier.
That's
No,
fine, because I have control of the mouse.
Move leeching seed back to D.
No, no, because you
have
gave
to pick
me
one.
leeching seeds,
Then
so
you
no.
knock- Then give me Unkaha's opinion, please.
Is that how you say it?
Yeah,
Ukahanas?
like it's like Unkahana's or something.
Yeah, it starts with an N
Fucking
and then an
Tuna.
apostrophe.
Please put that shit in C.
I just don't understand how it's just that bad for you.
It's terrible. You have
It's
to use
just
it. You have to
not
actually use it.
good.
not
I
drink
have
and
used
driving.
it.
Clearly
I've
you were
used it
fucking wasted.
so many times. I've used
Not
it,
clearly you were fucking high.
dude. Well, I'm gonna steal one of yours now, since clearly you don't know how to play the game properly.
What are you talking about? Okay, fine. You can
Um,
have every single. You can have every single one.
All right then. Oh, cool.
Wait, what?
All right, sweet. Thank you. You said every
What are you
single one.
doing?
You said every single one.
No,
I can
I
have.
thought you meant in game.
No, of course not.
Oh.
All
well,
right,
put
then.
them shit back in fucking.
Okay, sweet. Needle tick. Go on.
he put them all in D.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fine.
They're all terrible.
I have no strong opinions with Kakuna's opinion. I just like it.
You can put leeching seed back up to C, man.
All
That's
right, cool.
fine. But
Yeah.
Unkaha's opinion is garbage.
I need to use it again.
Yes, you fucking do.
I need to use it again to verify how right or wrong, very,
It is
very wrong
the
you are.
laugh. The laugh when the thing shoot out is kind of funny though. Or is that? I think that's a little disciple actually.
I can't remember. The
I
Nakuna's
know a little disciple definitely does do a little laugh.
yeah, but Nakuna's opinion has a face. I know they have a
Nakuna's
yeah. Nakuna's opinion has a face on it. I know that much.
man, the hardest item to pronounce.
Needle tick.
B.
I'm fine with that.
It's good.
That's really good. That's really good. Like I have no strong opinions of it because I prefer daggers. Um,
It depends on the character for me.
which is fair. That's totally fair. Like Acrid is the only dude I would actually take this with actively.
No, because
Hmm
his acid doesn't his poison doesn't proc needle tick or dagger.
Well, exactly. So I'd rather have the chance to do needle tick damage, considering one dagger is not going to do me anything.
Oh, true.
You
Okay,
know what I
now I
mean?
know what you mean.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah. I I think this is the larva.
that's newly hatched Zoya. It goes straight to void trash.
Oh, got it.
It
Yeah.
takes every yellow item, not just like a specific yellow item, every single yellow item, and turns it to newly hatched Zoya.
Yeah, and as you can see, we have a lot of yellow items up in the high ranks.
Yep.
So we're
I would
not
no
dealing with that.
never take newly hatched Zoya.
Unless you want to figure out what it does, don't take it.
And all it does, it gives you a void creature as your friend, which isn't bad, but the trade-off is what makes it horrendous.
Yeah, it's like I get one void friend for all of my yellows.
Like if you wanted to move newly had Joia up to like B tier, make it replace empathy cores. You know the
NPC.
eyeballs.
Oh yeah,
I just remember they're called empathy cores.
yeah.
So if you wanted to make that the counterpart, yeah. But oh yeah, I just remembered it. When they die, they leave the black hole, and it can kill you.
Oh, lovely. Yeah, that goes in the
So
trash.
they were trash automatically.
Oh man, you want to read this next one out for me, bud?
Um, Ollie shaped pearl.
Yeah,
Yeah, it goes in OP.
goes in OP.
Yeah.
OP as fuck.
Did you
Oh
forget what it was called?
no, I just want you to participate because I've been saying a lot of these.
I've been saying a lot too. What are you talking
I
about?
know. I just want you to talk more. That's all I want.
I've been talking the same as you, man.
I know about that,
You've just been introducing all the items.
and that's okay.
Okay.
Um, I would. The only argument I would have against Opal is teddy bears. That is the only argument that I have because Opal.
That's what that makes him better.
No,
Because
but like, go on.
on the rare chance you do take damage with bears, then that damage you take is mitigated by half,
Oh,
bare
that's
minimum.
right. I forgot that it's halved as well.
Yeah, so it gives you 100 armor per. So I think it's half damage, then it's a quarter damage, then it's an eighth damage, and so on. I think that's how it works.
That seems. This is for a gray item. I don't know
White
how.
item.
Yeah, white item.
Why is it so good? I don't know, but
I was
hey,
gonna say
thanks
like
DLC.
interesting. It's really yeah. You gave us some really good and really bad items.
So true.
Um, old guillotine.
I could go B tier.
I would say it's an A, because the fact that it auto kills an enemy and like if the more guillotines you have, the higher it is. You can get to literally 75% health before it just fucking kills over and dies.
Just doesn't feel like an A tier item. It only works
Really,
because it's just like brain stocks.
it's
Like
an
it only
it's.
works on elites.
I was gonna say it's a very elite
If
heavy
it was
item.
on
Yes.
every enemy, it'd be an OP. But it's only on elites. I'd just put it in B tier.
You know what? You make a very compelling argument. You do.
Yeah, I know.
It B tier goes then. I know. All right, we have old stealth war kit.
That's old war stealth kit.
Anyway,
I gotta be an asshole about it.
I was gonna say it's like as if a lot of people aren't gonna be yelling at me already.
Man, I don't like this item at all.
I would say it's C because being able to turn invisible is pretty okay.
I forgot what the threshold? Because like, doesn't like when you stack more, doesn't it like make the threshold higher?
Yeah, I believe it starts at a 30%, and then it goes to like, let's say 40, then 50, then 60, I guess.
I would have to. Hello, Wiki. I want to see exactly what it is because now
Hello,
I'm curious.
Mortal.
25%.
Yeah.
Oh, falling below 25% health causes you to gain 40% movement speed. Oh, so it only deduces the recharge rate, not the health
Oh.
threshold. So
Oh.
it goes well with elixirs and it goes well with watches.
It's very situational indeed.
Yeah, I mean,
I guess in that case, if it's
it's good
situational,
for
then it has to
survivability.
be a C.
It's good for survivability if you get that low.
Yeah, but like it's not. It's not
C.
like it's not like yeah. It's not like it's giving you health back. It's just turning you invisible. And God
Yeah,
forbid you have no health items, because you're screwed after like 3 seconds.
yeah, C tier is good.
Indeed. Goat hoof is going in OP.
It's OP. Sure, it's OP.
Yeah, like it boosts your movement speed. Period. Your sprint and your walk. That's already really fucking good.
Movement speed is really important in this game.
Exactly, yeah. The faster you can run away from an attack, the easier like your life is gonna be.
It's easier to it just with movement speed. It's easier to dodge attacks.
It
That's
really is.
fantastic.
Mm-hmm. And the fact that you can walk faster rather than energy drink where you can just sprint faster, that's really good with every character. That's the thing about it.
Mhm.
Every character benefits from Goat Hoof, no matter what.
Yeah,
Um, Pearl,
Pearl. A tier.
A tier.
That's S.
Oh, whoops.
It's just a 10% health increase. It's
Yeah,
nice. It's nice to have.
it's a solid increase just to have. Yeah,
I don't think it's. I mean,
it's not
lunar items are easy
incredible.
enough. Yeah, it's not
Yeah.
incredible, but lunar items are easy enough to get. It's just how rare the cleansing pool is.
Yeah, that's what makes it a pain
'Cause
in the
that's
ass.
literally the only way to get pearls. Are you can't
Mm,
re-roll them. You can't re-roll into pearls. You can re-roll pearls with a recycler, but you can't re-roll to get a pearl.
exactly. You just have to keep giving lunar items.
Yeah. So it's just rare to find a lunar pool.
Hmm.
But if you get a pearl, I mean, hey, that's just more health.
That is pretty good. Shield generator.
Same thing, A.
Yeah,
It's like pearl. It gives you 8% of your health into shields.
and you know what? It gets bigger the more you have them. Soon enough,
Yeah.
half your health is going to be shield, and that's not bad.
Yeah, you'll have 50% more health, but it'll be shields.
Exactly, and that's not bad.
Pretty good.
All right, we have I forget what this one's called.
Planula.
Planula.
D tier.
Receive flat healing.
15 flat healing per attack.
Wow.
It's literally repulsion armor is better. 3 repulsion armor is better than Planula.
Interesting.
And that's a boss item. I would even put it in scrap.
Because like, wait, what do you mean? Because I actually don't know what this item technically does.
Every time you take damage, it gives you 15% healing.
Hmm.
But
Interesting.
mo- but like repulsion armor, you get 5 flat damage reduction. So if you have 3 repulsion armor, that's the same thing as Planula.
I see. I see.
But even then, repulsion armor literally blocks the damage instead of you taking it.
And you can get a lot of repulsion armor versus a lot of planula.
Yeah, it's a boss item. If it was like a green item, it would be a lot higher. But it's a fucking boss item. It's trash.
Exactly. Yeah. I would keep it at D because it's a boss item, and like it does do something pretty good. Sorry, pretty okay.
It's niche.
It's a very niche thing. Like if you get it, it's like cool, I guess.
I'm looking at the plasma shrimp, and my God, it. Oh, my heart stopped. My heart stopped.
Oh, I've been revived.
Thank God, yeah. We don't even talk about plasma shrimp. It's
Nah,
overpowered as fuck.
plasma shrimp takes all your ATGs, and every single time you hit an enemy, it
With
just.
shields, that's the caveat. You have to have shields.
But thankfully, plasma shrimp gives you shields no matter what,
Yes.
which is always very good whenever the void item does that for you,
So just don't, if you lose your shields, just don't take damage for 7 seconds,
and then you'll
and
be
then
fine.
yeah, you get plasma
Then
shrimp
more
back. But
plasma shrimp.
it's crazy how much damage this gives you.
It actually is wild. Along with one of the items that's coming up soon, it is very fucking crazy.
It's crazy, crazy.
Yeah. We have the larva.
I would also put it in OP,
It does give you an extra life. You're absolutely correct.
but the reason I almost didn't was because it can ruin some runs.
Yeah. I feel like because of that, I would put it in S then.
No, it's overpowered. It gives you another life. That
That is
cannot be
already pretty
understated.
good. Yeah,
I
that's very true.
I wouldn't take it in a multiplayer run,
That's fair. That's fair.
but in solo runs, it's overpowered. It
I
gives you
can
another life.
I was gonna say that's always just like it may fuck up things for the next few loops. Sorry, stages, but like you're absolutely right. You get another life no matter what.
Because if you have larva, it's going to transform all of your boss items when you die. It's going to transform all your crit goggles. It's going to transform your 57 leaf clover. And that's just not a good time. That's just not a good time.
Exactly. It's like a lot because like that's the thing about it is like as soon as you take that, you have to consider like what am I about to lose
The
if I die?
repercussions.
Yeah, like what are my repercussions? And can I live with that?
Yeah, but you can also bounce back after you
Oh,
die. Like you can just get another build.
of course, but like you have to what you were working all the way towards just completely got thrown away.
Yeah, but at least your game didn't end.
Of course, yes, of course. ICBM
OP.
as fuck.
It gives you a whole new set of like with missile items. So that includes I think
Fireworks.
the total list is fireworks, plasma shrimp, ATG. And those are really fucking good items. It gives a whole other set of those.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and missile launcher. It makes missile launcher the best equipment in the game.
Oh, absolutely. ICBM just if you have any type of missile, you get ICBM, you're winning. You like automatically
Yep.
if you were losing before, you are now
It's
winning.
GG's. It's literally GG's.
Yeah, it's honestly, it's like there's no if you lose with ICBM, you deserve
Kills
it.
you.
You deserve it.
Yep.
Polyloot.
OP.
I like ukuleles though.
But Polyloot is so much better than ukulele.
I like because like I like the chain damage over the singular damage. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but just Polyloot as an item
Polyloot as an item,
is
it's
overpowered as
pretty
shit.
fucking good. Yes, you're absolutely correct.
Like ukulele, that's the thing with void items. You have to rank them as the corruption, but they're also their own thing.
That is correct. That is correct.
But you can just choose not to get it.
Which is totally fair. Yeah.
It just depends on how your run's going. Sometimes you need
Abs.
AoE, sometimes you need single target damage.
Exactly. Yeah. Especially with who you're playing as.
Yep.
Yes. We have power elixir.
B tier.
I was thinking the exact same thing. Because those bitches don't even stop you from dying.
Nope. Sometimes you'll just die, even if you have like 12 elixirs. Sometimes you just die.
Yeah, it's like sometimes that malachite shrimp was like, I don't like you.
Malachite shrimp.
Yeah.
What the fuck is
Yeah.
that?
I meant the urchin.
So true.
Yeah. But yeah, like
Sometimes you just die.
it gives you full health after what, 30%?
25. So
20
it saves your watches. That's the most important use of power elixir. It saves your watches.
Yes. However, much like watches, as soon as it's broken, you can't get it back, you can't scrap it.
Yep.
Which is okay.
That is a-okay.
That is a-okay. We have predatory instincts.
I would also give it a B.
I would give it yeah, I would give it a solid B. I was thinking A, but realistically speaking, like B's a solid place to put it.
It's really good if you're lacking on firing speed, but you have a good crit chance.
Yes.
That's like the specific situation that it excels in. But it also gives you some crit chance if you're lacking at the start of the game. It gives you like
Exactly.
5%, I think,
Yeah, it gives you
which is better
very,
than
very
1.
low, yes. Every single item in this game gives you whatever it is it's like good for.
Let's not cut that out. That's not true.
It does.
Cut
It
that out. That's
does.
not true. Cut that
What
out.
item doesn't? What item doesn't?
Just don't falsify information, man.
What are you talking about?
Can you back that up?
We're like, what item here doesn't give you what it says it gives you.
But like, what you're saying is with predatory instincts, because people don't know that it's not stated that it gives you crit chance.
I guess it's fair.
It's not stated, so cut that part out.
I'm not gonna cut that part out.
Fine, fuck it, spread some misinformation. Hi, a single feature of the fucking news report. I'm not affiliated with that statement.
That's fine.
Okay,
We're
purity.
making a fucking Risk of Rain 2 tier list.
Shut the fuck up. We go to purity.
Purity.
C tier.
I don't remember what it does. I do. I lied.
It is the it gives you negative luck. So if you
However,
I think how it works is just like Clover, if you get the positive effect, like the positive outcome, like an ATG,
Mm.
it then re-rolls to then like, are you still gonna get it?
Yeah, it's like to like no.
No.
It's like I don't think so. You were rude to me last week.
So if I saw correctly in a video, I think it went from ATGs being at 10% to a 1%.
Oh.
And that, but it does shave off 2 seconds off every ability.
Yes, which is like if you really don't care about your proc chances, it's
Yeah,
pretty
if
okay.
like let's say you're running Plasma Shrimp instead of ATG, that's fair. But then you
Yes.
also miss out on like every other, because once you max out on crit chance, it doesn't need that like coin flip anymore of like, are you gonna get it or are you not? Just like daggers, needle tick. Anything that stacks linearly with chance. Oh yeah, and purity does not affect bears.
Which is
Tougher
thank
times.
God.
Thank
That'd
God.
be fucking awful.
So it's definitely like situational, but it's also when it's good, it's good.
Yes, and of course, much like this entire tier list, we clearly know what we're talking about. We've played this game for many, many, many hours and done. Well, he's done his fucking research. I'm just going off of me playing the game.
I like reading the wiki.
And I was gonna say that's totally fine. Like it's some interesting wiki actually.
Hmm.
But like we know what a lot of these items do from just the top of our heads because we played this
Not
game a lot.
not to stroke our own fucking egos or say we're smarter than you, but it's like we just
We
we
don't
know what we're
have.
talking about.
Yeah, I was like, we know this game a lot because we don't have anything else to
Because
play.
we fucking love this game.
Yeah, we love Risk of Rain. That's all we're gonna say. That's why
Yep.
we're getting. That's why we got so passionate about Leeching Seed.
Yep.
Doesn't give a. You know, guys don't give a fuck.
We give a fuck.
And that's why we're here. All right. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. Beetle Guard.
Queensland.
Yeah. I say
Uh,
S because it gives you a fun little Beetle Guard.
Not S. I'd put an A. Sometimes they're fucking annoying. They if you if you get Queensland first stage and then you have to roll pots to get bans, just don't. Just don't. They literally fuck it up.
Oh man, that's fun. That's literally that is one of the most situational things I've ever heard.
But that affects you getting two of the best items in the game.
Which I completely get that, but if no one knew that and they were like, "Oh, funny little beetle," like that's
They're
fine.
good. No, Beetle's really good. It is kind of weak though, but it immediately respawns. Which,
Yeah.
by the way, is a glitch.
Oh.
They're supposed to take 30 seconds to respawn. That would lower it down to a B for me.
Oh, of
But since
course.
they instantly respawn, A tier.
Yeah, of course. Plus,
You
they're
always
funny
have
to
a
look
little
at.
critter with you. Yeah, they're fun to look at, and they're
Yeah.
cute.
Yeah, I would consider Beetle Guard one of the most adorable creatures next to beetles.
Yeah, he's a critter.
Yeah, he's a little critter. Razor Wire.
I always flip flop on razor wire.
A
I don't know
razor
whether I like it or not.
Razor Wire is very good with crowbars, and it's very good with fire.
I think it's bad with crowbars.
Yeah.
If
It,
something hits you and that just reflects back on it, it can insta kill. I don't know. Wherever you put it, I'm cool with, honestly.
all right. I would say for the situational chance of fire, I would put it at a C.
I was thinking B.
Oh, really? Okay. Because like,
That's not that
'cause
bad.
I was gonna say like it's pretty good. It's very pretty good. Um, but like yeah, because like if you have crowbars and the enemy hasn't hit you yet, that reflection back does do that little bit of extra damage.
It will also do environmental damage, like the pods in the
Yes.
pot, like the
So
little green pods on not aqueduct,
oh, sulfur
the gas.
pools.
Yeah, sulfur pearl. If it hits the little green pods, that will if you get hit near it, it'll destroy them and you'll get poisoned.
Yes, and then in turn, just run around trying to find enemies.
Yeah, and then it can destroy the pods on abandoned aqueduct.
Mm-hmm.
So again, good luck.
Red
Yeah,
Whip.
B tier.
Solid B.
B tier as well.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with the Red Whip, honestly.
Don't get more than 2.
Yeah, it
You're too
boosts
fast then.
it boosts your speed
Out of combat.
after out of combat for what 3 seconds? After three
No.
seconds?
Oh, after? Oh,
Yeah,
it lasts forever until you attack, but out of combat, it's like 3 seconds? Yeah, it's
yeah,
about 3
give or
seconds.
take.
Like,
Yeah,
you
you
have
have
to be
to
out of combat for
y-
that long.
exactly, and then movement speed. I think it's only sprint.
Um, maybe. I don't know.
I don't know
It's just
either.
really good.
Yeah, but it's a solid. It increases your speed. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, you loot faster with it, but I wouldn't get more than 2 though, because then you're a little too fast.
Exactly. All right, regenerating scrap.
Technically, you have to put it in scrap.
Ironic, isn't it?
It's good. It's really good. I'm never because okay. To clarify, never scrap regenerating scrap.
Yes, exactly. Yes.
But for the purposes of this list, regenerating scrap goes in scrap. You can get theoretically it's the best item in the game because you can get any green item.
Indeed. You don't sacrifice any green item but that first.
Yep.
As long as you have one of those in your inventory, because you can have more than one,
Hmm.
those are priority along with scrapped green items.
Yeah.
And it's pretty good because once, like I said, it's regenerating. Every single round, you get a new one,
Hmm.
which is pretty
It
fucking good.
restocks every round. Yeah, so
Yeah.
it regenerates. Bazinga!
Mm-hmm. And if you go to the bazaar, and if you have 5 of them, you get a free red
Free
item.
red.
Boom. Yeah,
That's
free
right. Free
red.
red on a free charge.
And that's okay. You know what? That's okay.
Okay.
No.
No,
Not right now, at least.
no, not when we record.
All right. Rejuvenating rack.
S.
Big ol' S tier. Really
More
not
healing.
OP?
More healing. No, because eventually your healing gets good enough to where you don't need it.
I guess that's fair.
But it's really fucking good.
I
More
w-
healing is just great. It doubles your healing.
I would say this is one of the best earliest things to get in the game
Oh yeah.
in terms of red items. Granted, a lot of these red items are great. However, just
Some are better to get earlier on.
exactly like what is it? 100%, 100 more health, or just 100% more health?
100% more healing. It
Yes,
doubles your healing.
it doubles your healing, and that's just phenomenal. Because
Yeah.
like you have auto regen, and it already doubles that, which is pretty
Hmm.
awesome.
So it will literally always be effective.
Exactly. Repulsive armor.
A tier.
Wonderful. You know more about this than I do.
Every stack gives you 5 damage reduction.
Like 5
That's it.
points or 5%.
5 points.
Okay then. Yeah, that's a solid A, considering
So
it's a
it's
gray item.
really good against the lunar chimeras, like the minigun ones.
Mm-hmm.
It's really good against little wisps. It's really good just against smaller attacks, and it's good against like barrage attacks, like the minigunners.
Oh yes,
But also, it just blocks damage. That's very, very good.
it's very vital in this game.
Yeah,
'Cause there's a
you
lot of
will take damage.
there's a lot of things that will just straight up kill you in one hit.
Yep.
Renaissance band. Sorry, Renaissance
What
whatever it is. Disc.
resonance disc?
Renaissance
Resonance disc.
disc.
Renaissance.
The
Resonance.
Renaissance discs. That Vince
Leonardo da
Van
Vinci.
Gogh. That Vince Van Gogh Leonardo painted.
Michelangelo.
The Michelangelo Donatello. What are you thinking? What are you thinking?
I don't know how to rank it because I really don't know how it works. Because I know you have to get like,
You need
what
to
is it, a
get
thousand damage or something?
a certain amount of kills, and then it'll automatically go out and fuck one enemy up.
That's good. It's just B tier, I guess.
Yeah, and I think it's I don't want to be sure. I think it like auto charges every single time you get that amount of kills or damage. Cuz like as soon as you hit that again, it goes out and shoots again.
I really just haven't looked into resonance disc that much. I'd say B tier to be safe because I know it's good. I just don't know how good.
Yeah, I like getting it. I'm always happy when I get it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm
Yeah,
always
it's
happy
never
with it.
bad to get.
Yeah. Unlike, I guess.
Hmm.
Roll of pennies.
See,
See? It's very, very beginning game.
if you get that early game, you kind of just breeze through everything, but you do have to take damage to get that money.
Exactly. It's a high risk, high reward.
Very much. Literally
It's
high risk, high reward. That's the
espe-
definition.
yeah, especially in the beginning of the game. Because like
It's
you don't
super
have
good in the beginning of the game.
anything in the beginning of the game. So you bet you is like how important is that money to you?
Very. And it's really
Ex-
good for if you find a fire
oh yeah.
elite.
Just like walk right behind them to get that
Get
money.
get that money.
Yeah, get that bread just by walking and
Yep.
taking fire damage.
Pick up a little dough. Yep.
Hell yeah. Rose buckler.
Like C, B,
Damn, we still got 3 rows. Uh
C or B.
C or B?
I'd say C.
I would say C because not a lot of. I mean, everyone sprints, but the full benefit of that is with like mercenary and huntress.
Yeah, it's just not that great.
Yeah, I don't know how much it reduces. I've never looked into
30
that either.
armor.
30 armor. That's okay.
It's a third of an opal.
and
And plus,
it,
if you're sprinting, the more likely you are to just avoid attacks.
yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Wow. Wow. I officially have to scroll. OP is officially off the screen.
You've done us well, son.
Let's go. Rusted key.
That's hard.
I would say it's a solid B. Sorry, no,
Mm,
it's a solid A at least
I was
because
gonna say C.
you're guaranteed an item on every stage, no matter what. If you have at
But you
least
have
have
to
one of
find
these,
it.
I was gonna say, but you have to find it, and it can give you a red item straight up.
It's the same probability as a large chest.
Yes, and that's not that bad
It's.
considering you don't need money, you just need a key to open that up.
I don't think A though.
I mean, well, that's fair. I guess A is a little high.
It just doesn't stack very well.
I mean, of course, because it it technically doesn't. Like you don't
Yeah,
get,
I'd say B tier's fair.
yeah, you don't get more chests per keys. You just get one no matter what.
You take one white item for one green item, or potentially a red item.
Exactly. Exactly.
Very weird.
Mm-hmm. Safer spaces.
A tier.
A tier. I
If
understand. I
I
understand.
here's when I would take safer spaces. If you don't have a lot of tougher times, which is like 5, if you don't have 5 or more tougher times, take safer space.
That's understandable. I can see what you're talking about.
Because it's just gonna be a lot better for the long run to have more tougher times. But if you're just going straight to Mithrix and you don't have a whole lot of tougher times, take a safer space.
Yeah, it negates damage no matter what. The
But
first
then you have
hit.
to recharge.
But then yes, you have to recharge. Whereas the teddy bear, I always prefer the teddy bear. I will be honest. Teddy bear negates damage by a percentage.
Hmm.
So the more teddy bears you have, go figure, the higher percentage you are at blocking just damage straight up.
Yeah.
And that's lovely.
But one safer space is better than one bear.
Of course. Of course. Sentient meat hook.
A?
You're going to the A?
Yeah, it's really good for proc chaining.
Wow.
It's really good
Okay.
for just setting off ATGs and stuff.
You know what?
And
Okay.
ukulele and polyloot.
That's totally fair. You know what? That's okay. I was about to throw it in C.
If you're not, I'll put in B.
Okay. I don't
If
have
you're n-
strong feelings with sentient meat hook.
Me either, but I just know that's really good for because if you're not going for like screen wipes with like ukulele, ATG,
Mm-hmm.
Wisp, then Meat Hook's just not good. But other than that, if you are going for those procs, like what I stated, then it is fucked.
That is interesting. That is interesting. I'm
Hmm.
learning. Even though I've played the game for like 600 hours.
Yeah, you got triple the time I do. I just like looking at the wiki.
I was gonna say, like, you just read information and learn about it, where I just play the game.
Hmm.
Alright, shaped glass. There's only one place that this can go.
S tier.
Yeah.
How many times you've died to shaved glass is embarrassing.
It doesn't matter how many times I died. It's how much I fucking love it.
I love shaved glass too. God damn it.
For anybody who doesn't know, shaped glass doubles your damage, but halves your permanent health. So no matter how many health buffs you get, you will always have half health.
So, for instance, with steak, you'll normally get 25 health, but with shaved glass, you only get 12 and a half.
Yes. So like literally everything healing is halved. Sorry, that gives you health. Is halved. Healing items is not the same as health.
Yep.
So like yeah, by the stake, the infusions, I don't know what else.
Transcendence. Personal shield
Transcendence.
generator.
Yeah, like all of those will usually give you a lot more if you didn't have shaped glass, but shaped glass halves literally everything.
So if
And I
you have a fuck ton of bears and you got already you if you already have a lot of health, fuck ton of bears, some good repulsion armor, there's no reason not to take shaped glass.
yeah, it's like if you have a lot of damage negation or just damage protection, you'll be fine. You'll be perfectly fine.
Or
Shaped glass.
if you're just confident in your dodging abilities, take some shaped glass.
Yeah, if you wanna try to get better at the game, just take shaped glass because nothing's
Yeah,
gonna make
roll
you
the
better.
dice. What are you, little bitch? You're not gonna take shaped
Yeah,
glass?
yeah.
Take some
No, what are
shaped
you?
glass,
What are you, little
pussy.
bitch? What are you, little
Yeah,
bitch?
what are you, little bitch? Yeah, take some shaped glass, pussy. Come on.
Yeah, what a little bitch. Nothing,
Come on, man.
nothing,
Come on, fat.
nothing says play the game better like half of your health gone. Always.
But double your damage.
Yeah, exactly. Um, Sledgehammer. I forgot what it's called.
Shattering Justice.
Shattering Justice.
S tier.
That is a good fucking S tier.
That's a good fucking.
I just wish it also did damage rather than just take away health. Sorry, armor. But that's
But
still
that is so
phenomenal.
fucking good.
It's still much like one later on down the list.
hmm
Shadowsplane.
OP.
OP as fuck. Probably, yeah. So far, the maybe with Charge Perforator, the best yellow item in the game. In
If
terms of commonality.
if you have max crits, if you have 10 goggles and you have a Shatter Splane, you can scrap every single dagger. And then if you have then you can get Needle Tick.
Yeah,
You can have bleed and Needle Tick.
and that's just fucking awesome.
That's just fucking stupid.
Yeah, and the Shadowsplane is critical strikes always bleed enemies, and bleeding enemies explode.
Which does a fuck ton of damage.
It's a lot of damage to a lot of the things around it. So you'll be happy, but no one else will be.
Yep. We like Shatter Spleen.
We love Shadowsplane in this house.
And yes, it does give you a 5% crit chance.
Oh, well, that's good to know.
Yep.
Shipping form. It's a free
It's
item.
yeah, and then the more you stack, the better chance of a raid you get.
Yeah,
I'd say A.
yeah, it's solid. Nothing wrong with a free item.
Not wrong at all.
Shurikens.
S.
I'm not a huge fan of shurikens. I know they're
Me
good.
and the homies love shurikens.
I know you love shurikens. I don't like shurikens. I'll throw it in A.
Okay, but hear me out.
Go on.
Imagine you're a character that cannot proc bands,
Okay.
like Engineer without his spears. You get shurikens, and then you can proc bands.
Hmm.
That's the point of shurikens, in my opinion, is for characters. Plus, it's just a huge damage bonus.
That is a huge damage bonus, yes.
It's so good. And then
Alright.
crowbar shurikens. Shurikens are busted.
You've swung me. You've swung me. Singularity Band.
Void trash.
It's been a while since we put one in there.
Well, that's where it belongs.
Yeah, boy. Singularity Bands takes, what is it, both of them?
Both bands.
Both bands and puts a black hole sort of bubble that slows them down. What does it do exactly?
Okay, so what it does, when you deal the same amount of damage, I think it's 400% damage in a single hit, it'll suck everything into a black hole, including the thing you hit, and then when it explodes, it does double the damage.
It's okay.
It's it would be higher up, but it takes the two best items in the game, combines them, and then doubles the cooldown from 10 seconds to 20 for a
Yeah.
worse effect.
And it's just And I was gonna say, and it's not even that good in terms of stacking bands.
It Singularity Band is good if you don't have any other bands.
And even then, maybe wait.
Yeah,
Because let me tell you, Roland's band
and
and
Jaro Band
Kajaro's
are
band,
overpowered as fuck.
fucking amazing. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that. Soldier syringe, as we like to call it in the industry, crack.
Heroin,
Heroin.
I would say A tier.
Good A tier.
It just boosts your attack speed. That's really good.
15% attack speed does nothing wrong to anybody.
Nope. It's always good to have.
Oh, yeah. Soulbound Catalyst.
B tier.
Solid B, I agree.
Kills reduce your equipment charge time. That's pretty good.
That's pretty okay. Would I take it over a lot of other items? Probably not.
But if you get it, it's good.
It's pretty okay. And if you don't have an equipment, well, shit.
You lucked out.
Yeah. Spare parts.
B tier as well.
I would at least go with A.
No.
Spare parts fucking rips them with a lot of drones.
If
And that
Colonel Drone Man respawned when he died, I would put it in A, but he doesn't.
you make a good point. But all your other things can respawn by buying them back.
That gets expensive.
I mean, you get fucking loaded later in the game.
I just don't think it's A though.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
It's B. If we were ranking these in order, it would be top of B. But we're not. These aren't in any order.
I was gonna say there's not an order. We're just placing them on the
That would be
virus.
way too hard to fuck. That would take another 2 hours.
Yeah, it's like fucking goddamn it.
No.
Yeah, squid polyp.
Scrap.
Scrap. All right then, moving on.
Uncontested scrap.
Yeah, like it's a funny little creature. That's it. That's it.
Yep.
That dies in 10 seconds,
Yep.
and then that's it.
Yep. Fuck you.
Yeah, fuck you, squid polyp. Sticky bomb.
B? No. Put them a fucking A.
Hell yeah, dude.
It's probably one of the best stacking items in the game.
It's pretty fucking phenomenal, and the fact that it's a gray item is amazing.
If you get 20 sticky bombs, you are guaranteed with every attack to put a sticky bomb, which does I think 180% damage.
It's pretty fucking good. Don't get me wrong. That's 20, but still.
Even then, even without that, even just 5 is a good damage boost.
Oh yeah, just anything to boost your damage, especially in the beginning rounds, is always good, and Sticky Bombs does exactly that.
They're good.
I think this
Stoneflux
is
Pauldron.
Stoneflux Pauldron.
Lunar Soup.
Lunar Soup. It doubles your health, but halves your speed.
Has your attack speed and movement speed.
Yeah, and that's just not fun.
No.
That's just not fun. Strides of Heresy.
Yep, that goes in Lunar Soup.
Lunar Soup with the rest of them. Get in. How about that? Okay,
We're still
got
missing
that.
Visions.
Which is right there. Don't worry.
Just go and put Visions of Heresy in Lunar Soup.
All
Right
right.
there.
Oh my God. Oh Jesus Christ! I have to scroll more. Oh, we're almost done.
Yay! Flash stun grenades going scrap.
Yeah, stun grenades are I'll put them in D at least.
No, they're
Yeah.
so bad.
With fast rate of fire characters, they're okay.
Not even.
Yeah, well, because like you get the higher proc chance just by the sheer amount of bullets you're putting into their bodies.
I would rather just have the scrap for a chance to get a better item.
You won't do D?
No.
You want to?
There's never a run where I focused on stun grenades.
I don't care enough.
Every time I pick up, I mean, literally every time I pick up stun grenades, I'm like, all right, cool, I have some scrap.
It's like hell yeah. All right, Scorpion.
I would put it right next to Shattering Justice.
I like the sound of that. They do not exactly the same thing, but they do very similar things.
Yeah, just in like different
Different ways. Yeah. They're both very good to have, and you get them both, you're in business.
Mhm.
Tentacle Bobble.
Tentabobble.
Tentacle Bobble.
I wouldn't put it in void trash. I would put it in. Here's the thing with Tentabobble. If you're gonna be scrapping Chronobobble, then that limits the green scrap you'll be getting.
Yes.
So I almost want to put it in void trash.
Yes. I will say the thing with Tentabobble, the sheer literal fact that you can hold Mithrix.
I was thinking that
Yeah.
exactly. That is good. I would just for that I'd put it in C.
Yeah, it's like
Very
how
good for Mithrix.
how practical is it? Not that practical. How good is it though? Pretty okay, cuz it
Pretty
can
okay.
it can literally hold bosses, which
You can
is
hold the final fucking boss.
which is literally unheard of.
Yeah, C's good.
C is very good. Titanic Knurl.
It's D tier.
It boosts health regeneration, and I believe it gives you a
Not
little
by
bit of
a
health.
lot.
Does it give you health back? I can't remember.
I looked into it. I think Neural gives you the same healing boost as Slug. And it's a
Nice.
okay, again, if it was a green item, it gives you 40 health, only 40 health. And then a slug, if it was a green item, it'd go in B. Or it'd be like right with slug. But it's
Yeah.
a fucking boss item.
And Slug, even though Slug doesn't give you any health, it does boost your healing, which is great, which is exactly what Titanic Neural does. Um, but it does not even double a stake, which is in C already.
I might even put Neural in scrap.
I wouldn't. The fact that it boosts healing and gives me health, it's merit enough for me to put it at least in D.
Yeah, I usually scrap my Neurals though, but D is fair.
Yeah. Bronze Topaz.
Topaz Brooch. Where are you getting these fucking names?
I see them in my head, and then that's just what comes out. I know what they do, and that's what matters.
We're going B tier for Bronze Brooch.
We're going B tier for Brown's Brooch.
You have Bronze Brooch, it gives you shield for kills,
It's
and eventually
Topaz, is it not?
it is Topaz Brooch. I was fucking
Oh,
with you.
okay. I was like, what the fuck?
Bronze Brooch goes in B.
Brown, that big old bronze brooch.
Bronze Brooch.
Biggie, biggie, biggie.
Can't you see?
Sometimes a brooch just hypnotize me.
So before we get to one of the best items in the game, Brooch, it's just once you get so high into the waves, you kill everything so fast, you just get so much health.
Yes. Like it's a shield on top of your health. So it's on top of your personal generator on top of your health.
Yeah. It's Yellow Shield or whatever the fuck it's
Yeah,
called.
exactly. Is that not A worthy?
No, B.
Okay. That's true, yeah. I feel that. Because you get to kill things. And if you get it in the beginning of the game, it's kind of useless.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah. Alright. Teddy bear.
OP.
OP as fuck.
OP as fuck.
Literally negates any damage. It's fucking
That's
phenomenal.
the best you can go for. I would stop at 20. At 20, there's no point of printing anymore.
Truly, yes. But the fact that there is a way to negate damage in a rogue-like bullet hell game is
hmm
that concept in itself is phenomenal.
I would say if you're looking for consistency, go safer spaces. But if you're going for the all-around choice, go with tougher times.
Oh yeah, tougher times is always a better choice in my opinion. However, safer spaces is still pretty good.
hmm
Transcendence.
OP.
OP.
It negates fall damage.
That's pretty good.
It is stupid good.
That is pretty good. Is that? I mean, I know it converts all of your health into one, but it gives you
And
all
then
shield.
it gives you all shield, and then you get 50% more shield.
Yes, that's
And
pretty
then
fucking
it
good.
stacks with personal shield generator, and then every transcendence you get is 25% more fucking health.
And that is pretty fucking good.
That's
Health or shield?
crazy. Shield.
Okay, I was gonna say like you stay at
You'll
one
have
health.
you have one health, and with how fall damage works, you'll never take fall damage.
Exactly, because fall damage
It's
can
so
never
dumb.
kill you unless you make it kill you.
No, fall damage can never kill you
Fuck yeah.
unless you have the modifier on.
Exactly, yeah. Tri-tip dagger.
I'd put it right with needle tick.
Where's needle tick? A B
B.
item. Interesting.
I, I think they're pretty interchangeable.
Okay, that's fair. I feel that. I feel that.
It just depends on which one you want. Just over time damage or all in one burst damage.
That's fair. You know what? That's very fair. I get that. Yuki.
I'd put that shit in A tier.
Hell yeah, dude. I love
Yuki is
me.
so fucking good.
I love me a good Yuki. It
I just think
arcs lightning attacks from one enemy to
another.
another. I don't
I
know
think
what
it
the
stacks
max
to
is.
3.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know what the max is, but it does a lot of. It does good damage, and it arcs to a lot of enemies.
Yeah, it's a pretty good percent chance to go off.
I know, it's pretty fucking awesome.
Yep. Yuki's just really fucking good, dude.
We love a good Yuki.
Hmm.
Um, unstable Tesla coil.
OP.
OP as fuck.
It is so fucking good.
It's so good. Every 10 seconds, you just unleash lightning in
Everything's
all
dead.
directions. Every 10 seconds.
Everything's dead.
You stack some things on top of that, everything is dead.
I think you could solo run with just stable with a Tesla coil.
Exactly. And you know what makes Tesla coil so fucking good is that a lot of these items, whenever enemies get it, they're pretty bad. But as soon as they get Tesla coil,
Oh
you're
my god!
fucked.
If you're in Void Fields or if you're in Simulacrum and they get Tesla coil, you end the game or you leave.
Like, there's literally no other choice.
Yeah, sorry about your run.
Honestly, dude.
We're on the last stretch.
Alrighty then. We have I forgot what this one's called.
Void
Flame
Sent Flame.
Void Sent Flame.
I like it a lot. I think it's S tier.
I like it too, actually. Full health enemies take a burst of damage.
Yeah,
And that's okay.
it's Will the Wisp, but it goes off at the beginning.
Yes.
That it's just really good.
Yeah, like I prefer that. I do prefer that actually.
Yeah.
Okay, I know you don't like this one.
I fucking hate Vulture of the Wake.
Yeah, Vulture of the Wakes. Basically, before we start our arguing, if for lack of a better word,
I know. I'm not gonna argue. Wherever you put it, I'm cool with, but I would scrap it.
okay,
I
Vulture
hate it.
Vulture of the Wake steals the power of any elite enemy you can get, and you can stack them per elite. So if you kill Fire and an Overloaded and a Malachite within, like, let's say 5 seconds, then you get all of their powers. For I forget how long it is. But you steal their powers for a limited amount of time, and then you just keep rinse and repeating with every single elite that you kill. This is a very okay late game item to get, because then just elites keep spawning up the wazoo. However, as a red item, for what it does, I honestly am going to put this at D.
I think you're gonna put it at C.
I was thinking, but you know what, C actually. Because, like, the Overloaded is one of the best powers to steal, because
Overloaded and Perfected.
yes, Overloaded and Perfected are the best ones that you can steal because of the sheer damage output that you put. Fire's okay, Malachite's okay. Glacial's fucking useless.
Glacial's a little useless, and Celestial's whatever.
Yeah, Celestial's whatever, but like it's a very cool thing to have. However, practical, it's completely up to you what you want to call practical.
I find it more annoying.
And I get that. I do. I know you despise this bitch.
Yep, personal preference.
Exactly, though. Exactly. War Banner.
Scrap.
Scrap.
I never keep them.
I would say D only because of the same reason Roll of Pennies. It's a very beginning item thing to get. And the cool thing is that one always spawns in teleporter events, which did not happen before.
Interesting.
Yeah, like when I first started the game, it was just whenever you leveled up.
Yeah, sure, D is fine.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I get what you mean. Don't get me wrong, I don't keep them either. But for the beginning game's sake, it's pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I remember having to like strategize, like, okay, I want a banner near the boss fight. How the hell do I do this? And
I
I
didn't
just,
know that was a thing.
yeah, that used to be a thing. I don't know when they changed it, or unless I'm
Thank
just,
God they did.
yeah, no, thank God they did. I might be remembering wrong, but I think that's exactly how what happened. Um, regardless, Warhorn.
See?
I was gonna do D.
No. See.
See, any particular reason?
There's a couple builds that's not too bad with.
Okay, yeah.
Um, I mean, eventually I scrap it, but like with caffeinator, with blast shower, just like the low cooldown equipment.
Yeah.
If I just need to fucking mow something down and I have those, I mean, it's not bad, but that's
Doesn't
very
hurt.
specific.
I was gonna say, for anybody who doesn't know, Warhorn is equipment specific, much like Fuel Cell. Um, it boosts your attack speed and your movement speed for
Just attack speed.
yeah. Oh, really? I thought you move faster.
I might be wrong, but I know for sure it's attack speed.
Yes, but regardless, it boosts that for what 5 to 7 seconds, give or take.
Not even.
Yeah. And so that's it. And the more you have, I'm assuming the longer it is. It's
I haven't
very
looked into
okay.
Warhorn either.
Yeah, it's very mid, as you would. Uh, Wax Quail.
Feeling a solid B.
Solid B, I like that. Gives you a little bunny hop.
Yeah, it just gives you more vertical, no, horizontal
Yeah, it gives you
momentum,
more
which is good.
horizontal.
I
Head
would,
Stompers is vertical.
yeah, much like what's it called? Red Whip. I wouldn't take more than two. 'Cause I
Yeah,
think at that point you just go a little too far.
yeah, you get stupid distance with a lot of Wax Quails.
But two, I think is perfect.
Oh yeah. Weeping Fungus.
Longest goes in OP.
Yes, it does. Every
Longest
time.
is so fucking
Yeah,
good.
as long as you're sprinting, you get health.
Yeah.
You don't even need to hit anything. You just gotta fucking run.
All you gotta do is run around, and if you're retreating at low health, Lungus is perfect.
Exactly, yeah, because you don't have to wait for anything to kick in. You just start healing.
Yep, Lungus is great.
Exactly. And our final bad boy, our final
Uh,
item
after 2 hours.
after 2.5 hours, 6 shots
Has
of
it really been two
cocaine.
and a half
No, I
hours?
don't. I don't actually know.
Wait, let me see. It has been, yeah, 2.5 hours
Go fucking figure.
of ranking Rescue Brain 2 items. We have the Will of the Wisp.
We have Will of the Wisp. I have no idea how I'm gonna cut this. I have no idea if this is gonna be like a giant 2.5 hour episode.
Oh my god.
But holy shit, this has been amazing.
This has been fun. I like
Yeah,
this.
I like this a lot. We're gonna be doing the characters next, and that one's gonna. I actually have no idea how long that one's gonna be.
It's gonna be a lot shorter than this.
Yeah, for sure, due to the sheer lack of quantity. But regardless, Will of the Wisps is an explosion after the enemy dies.
Yeah, I used to think it also ignited like gasoline. No, it's just an explosion.
It's just an explosion, yeah.
Um, I think A.
Hey, okay, I like an A. I like a good
It's
A.
just good. Like you can see a lot of the AOE items in A,
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Okay.
and I don't know if that's coincidence or not.
Um. No, no, I don't think so. I think that's just where it goes.
AOE is just really good.
Yeah. So, looking at this list, is there anything that you want to move up or down? After talking about all this shit, is there anything you would want to move up or down?
Yeah, let's put bands in OP.
Bands and OP, I like the sound of that.
Um, I think, man, should we keep empathy cores in A?
What were you thinking?
I think A is fine.
Yeah.
It's same. It's same place as Beelguard. Yeah, no, that's fine.
Yeah, it's like if they did like way more damage, I would be like, yes, let's move them up. But they're okay.
They're good. I like them.
Exactly. They're not fast. They're just okay.
Hmm, they're little critters.
Yeah, they're little critters. They're little critters.
Man, there's just
There's so many items.
so many bad items too. Not like none of them are useless, but there's some items. No, there's some useless items.
Yeah.
Lunar soup.
I was gonna say, yeah, lunar soup. Um,
Um, anything for you?
I mean, looking at this list, the only thing that I would actually move would be, honestly, it would be cautious slug to A. That'd be the only thing that I would move.
No,
It's not that good.
it's not that good. It's good, but it's not
It-
that good. Well, looking at all the other items here,
Mhm.
it's nothing more like useful. Sure, yeah, it stacks better than the other healing items. Sure, cautious luck.
Exactly. Yeah. It's just straight
You
up.
get a pass, yay!
Yay! On an
Slug.
on an item that really doesn't matter.
It's good. I like slug.
It is good. A slug is a good, solid beginning item. Like if it's really good in the beginning of the game, it's a pretty good item.
Hmm.
However, that of course that's not the case whenever you play more.
Let's just make another tier above OP called funny and just put shaped glass in there.
Funny list.
Funny.
The funny in all caps.
Shaped glass is a funny item.
Dude, shape glass. I honestly believe that shape glass is like my favorite item in the game.
It's so awesome.
It's so stupid but funny. And I love it. I really, really love shape glass. There's no
And,
reason for it.
yeah, and I will make an equipment tier list as well.
Hell yeah, dude. So yeah,
So we didn't forget them. It's just equipment wouldn't really fit in with
yeah,
this.
it's a completely different category, literally.
Yeah.
However, that is going to be the end of our Risk of Rain, every Risk of Rain item, no equipment tier list maker tier list.
God.
I have no fucking clue, like I said, how I'm gonna cut this up. I
It's
may.
1 in the morning.
I know it's 11 for me. Go figure. Um, but you can expect this video to be coming out to you hot and heavy, probably by parts. Definitely, there's no fucking way I'm uploading a 2.5 hour video of just Risk of Rain. If I was purely Risk of Rain content, then I would, but I'm not.
I don't
So
know, man. I think we can just like you cut out the parts where we pause the recording. I think you can just do it as one big thing.
you really think I should just upload this big bitch?
Yeah, honestly,
You know what? I'm gonna do it. Fuck it. I'm gonna do it.
this isn't fucking Markiplier 2012, 2014 YouTube where you have to do it in parts. No, man. People like
Understood.
one big long video.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Well, that's good to know, actually. Well, that's going to be it for us today. Thank you so much for hanging out and for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. And if you liked it, by all means, hit that subscribe and that like button. I really appreciate it.
Hit that like, hit that like, man. Go ahead and do it.
Exactly. And if you guys have any concerns or comments or questions, keep them to yourself.
Nah, what the? No, comment, man. Please comment.
Yeah,
Tell us your top 5 items in the game.
yes, honestly, like I love this game. We love this game. And
I
if
could
you
talk about this game for a long fucking
Yeah,
time.
and if you love this game as well, I would actually love to know what your favorite items are. Why to you is shaped glass a D tier item? I really want to know.
Why is brain stocks an F tier?
Yeah, why is the rusted key an OP item? I really want to
You know what? There might actually be a. There might actually be.
know. I mean, shit,
We're
it's a.
not gonna change it, but
I was gonna say, yeah, like this is
it's an argument.
yeah, this is the list. Take it as you will. Tell me
Yeah.
how wrong I am about all the lunar items, but you know what? I don't think
Tell
I
us how
am,
stupid or fake we are, and we don't deserve anything.
and that's okay. That's
That's
okay.
okay.
That's okay. So until next time, thank you guys so much for watching, for hanging out with us. Peach, do you have any goodbye words of wisdom?
Risk of Rain 2 is on Steam and console, but preferably play it on Steam. It's $25. Go buy Risk of Rain 2.
It's a
Bye.
great fucking game.
It's a great game.
Yeah. So, with that in mind, thank you guys so much for watching. This has been Yuri XE and the Single Peach signing off. Thank you so much and have a wonderful day, everybody.
Have a good one.
Bye bye. Bye, guys. Bye bye.